Hey guys, hey. Shout out to the Venture Replay gang. Look, my dishes up here. um, Shout out to the Venture Replay gang. Please like this video on your way in or out the door. What up, guys? What up? Just getting home. Uh, See my new abode. I see I had a lot going on in these streets from what I could catch. From what I could catch. Oh, let me tell you guys. Oh, when we got here, we moved in Friday, right? So that Saturday, I was doing something, and I think Nala had got stuck. So instead of her asking me for my help, she just got mad and just slammed her damn tablet down. I was so pissed because I'm like, oh my god, I already had issues with her other one charging. Hey, Kalia Boo, everything's good. I went because I was miserable, but I wanted to teach her a lesson, even though I knew I was gonna have to pay too, but I stuck it through. So she didn't have any tablet all weekend. We did other things. Got her to explore some of her other toys because she had some toys that was in storage that she was exploring. Did a lot of other lessons and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think she got it. So I was thinking like, damn, what up, Heidi?
Hey, what's up?
I'm chilling. What up, vibing? Let me just tell them this real quick. So I
Okay.
told them, and I told her daddy that too. But her dad said she got to wait till Saturday. So I was like, nah, because she's not in school yet. I had to wait for them to place her. So I said, let me look where I can find a cheap tablet. And I said, let me check Facebook Market. And I found two of them bitches. And they both of the sellers was in Brooklyn. And for the prices they was offering, I said, I'm about to go get both of them bitches. And now she got two tablets again. Well, I'm gonna keep the pink one when her daddy buy her replace her tablets. But anyway, what's good, Heidi?
Hey, what's good? So, have you been like seeing what's been going on in the streets?
I've been in and out. I caught a couple of things. Yes, I did. I don't know if I caught it all, but I think I caught enough to talk shit about it.
Exactly. Right. So, like, where do you want to begin? Because I know that you've seen what you've seen and I've seen what I've seen. So, I mean,
Yeah, no, you begin and I'll chime in as what I know because I'm trying to roll. So go ahead, you begin and let me know what you got going on, what you saw, should I say? Because I saw you over there in poverty chat a couple of times when I peeked in. What made you be on that destitute bitch? But go ahead.
well, Pizarro, for some reason, like she is following behind Brianna. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And she was like, well, I guess she said to herself, well, Brianna's not doing B sector commentary. So even though she is doing B sector commentary,
Right. Mhm.
not too long ago, she was doing B sector commentary on her backup channel. But Pizarro
You
is
know that was
like,
an excuse that she's a weak bitch and she wanted to run, but go ahead.
yeah, so she's doing like the controversial, she's doing these conspiracy theory commentary.
Oh
That's her
damn.
commentary that she's doing. And I've seen a
Mm.
couple, I've been in a couple of her lives and they've been pretty good. Like I wanted you to like I really wanted you to go up there and like chime in and stuff like that because they was talking about
Oh,
today
who
they was
live?
talking on Pizarro's live. She was doing
Oh no.
uh
Mm-mm.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, they was doing like LGBT stuff or whatever, and ZX. Anytime they talk about gay people, here he come. He's still in the closet. So what can we
Well,
do?
I play well, I always done like roundabout commentary on in different things. So I plan on doing that subject with actually intelligent people. So no, I will not be helping that poverty stricken bitch with a damn thing anymore. She can kiss my ass while it's bloody. Go ahead though.
Okay. And then so what about like okay, so did you see a like VS was trying to do like she was trying to do an interview with Diva from the black sector? Is she crazy?
Yeah, somebody shared it, and I was like, "Ew, what?" And then I'm happy Tracy addressed it because, like, for what? I saw a little clip where I saw it talking about because I know that what up, Muffy Boo? I know there's a lot of people in this sector that be working with Jason, the white guy, right?
Hmm.
It's a lot of people that he has either brought out or even called out, whatever the case may be. So that's why I said I would look forward to that because he actually works with people in the B sector. Diva is a kiss ass weirdo mental health patient that needs to worry about growing her edges instead of being so obsessed with the B sector. Because the black sector, it got a lot of going on right now that Beasley done passed, sleeping, rest in peace to his ass. But I see the black sector, they getting a little momentum, and then she could take Goofy with her.
Well, I used to have a field day with Beasley. All them flies that was getting stuck on his
Oh
face
yeah,
and shit.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't give a damn either way it goes. When it comes to
Wow,
Beasley,
don't do that. He
but
died.
oh well, we all gotta go sometime. I mean, I'm not gonna be fake about it. You know me, uppity.
Yeah,
But
I know. Yeah,
but
Beasley, me had our moments, but overall, I liked them more than I disliked them. Beasley was funny. He was an asshole, and I like an asshole. So he went too far with me sometimes. That's why he wasn't allowed to hit my link. But I didn't mind chatting him up with other platforms when I came across them.
it just be tripping me out, like how these dudes be acting like they this and they that or whatever, but they really be intimidated by like women that like dress like a certain type of way and carry themselves a certain type of way. And the last time I've spoke with Beasley, like he was trying to fight with me in Shelly's chat. So fuck him, and good
And
riddance.
he's a
And
troll though, right? He's a troll, so he
I mean,
likes to
aren't
get a
we
rise.
aren't we
He's a
all?
real troll, not like Poverty. He's a real troll. So his main focus was to get a rise out of people. Uh, he
The
was a
last
dark
time I
troll.
seen him, he had like he was talking, and I had to turn the live off because he was talking, and he had mucus coming out his mouth when he was talking, and I had to go because
What?
it was making me grossed out.
Ew.
Yeah. And so moving on, but yeah,
Right,
VS has to be the dumbest motherfucker. Like, who the hell would have Diva from
right.
the black sector speak on the why the fuck would you have somebody from another sector speak on your sector? That is so fucking
They
dumb.
trying to say
And
computer back. They
but
trying to
I'm
say
glad
computer back,
but I'm gl-
but it ain't
but
working.
hold on to that, because I'm glad that Tracy had enough balls outside of everybody else. I'm glad she had enough balls to like go on her platform. I mean, go on her community wall and call it out. Like, we don't give a fuck about no diva and tomboyish interview. All she does is plagiarize. All she does is take information from everybody else and shit like that. The whole even the whole Lemon's brother situation and shit. Me and Dimples done
Right.
did that shit 2 years ago. We already done
Sure
had
did.
Lemon's brothers information and shit, and we put it out, and she took whatever we had and she ran with it. Like, she don't then she took the picture, the losing Isaiah picture, as if she did it herself. Like, bitch, stop taking my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, you really trying to act like you the done data, and you doing all this shit around here and shit like that, and you're not even in the sector, but you're taking shit from me, from my fucking platform. That's why I love Truth Enterprise to this day, because Truth Enterprise was calling out like Diva trying to have a wall like Heat. Diva trying to be like Heat, and Diva will never be Heat because Diva is plagiarizing and copying off of Heat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting shit off her channel because she ain't got shit. I don't give a fuck about the black sector. So that's just what it
Oh, see,
is.
I didn't know that. I don't watch. Diva's blocked. Because she was tagging me on all weird ass. Like, no, I don't want you weird ass bitches trying to connect yourself to me. It's bad enough they gonna assume shit about me because of these weird bitches in my actual sector. But these outside bitches that they got to call on because they some weak ass 2.0 ass bitches, they got to call on these weird ass bitches to do their bidding. Don't be tagging me. Don't be putting my picture. Make all the commentary you like, bitch, but don't tag me like we cool or this is even a back and forth, bitch. You get blocked and ignored. Fuck out of here. But I didn't even know she was doing
Facts.
that on her wall. I did not know that.
Facts.
So shout out to Truth for doing that. Yeah.
And please add on to the fact that you said that VS is trying to use Diva to save Brianna. What you mean by that? Help me understand.
Because I seen something because because the B sector not scared of Diva. That I think Roman Collins made that perfectly clear. So yeah. And these women in the B sector got a bag, bitch, and they got jobs, and that they face ain't shown like yours. But I seen a live or a clip where VS was saying that basically, oh yeah, I went in her live for a second, and she was saying, I saw a clip where she was saying that why isn't the Pettyville and the Den, and she said, well, maybe not so much the intels, but why are they not donating for this interview? She be out here swinging for y'all, did that, standing in the pink, some shit. I don't want to. I'm paraphrasing,
Oh
but
yeah,
that's
yeah,
basically what
yeah.
she
Right.
said.
I seen
Yeah.
that. I seen that. And I'm
Okay.
like, why the fuck? What why are you asking? And this was the whole thing when I had with BS. Like, why are you asking people to do like your bidding? This is on your fucking channel. So come out your fucking pocket. This bitch talking about she ain't gonna go inside of her disability and all this other bullshit. Then bitch, I guess you don't want no interview because it's not our job. It's not our job to pay for your fucking interviews. We're a bitch that's not even in the sector. So why the fuck will we give a fuck about what the fuck she has to say? I don't give a damn about what Diva got to say. Don't give a fuck. Because when I see my shit on her community wall as if she and then people congratulating her like, oh yeah, losing Isaiah. He made that picture 2 years ago, people. That was my shit. These people are just they so behind. They're trying, I mean, and they use my stuff or whatever. No creativity, no originality. And it's just like, what are you doing? And then the only time I've always had a sense of love for Diva, but the problem was when, she was talking about how we all worked together and we was doxing people and stuff. I ain't never worked with Diva, never had a conversation with her behind the scenes. In fact, I didn't know about Diva until Allie the Sag brought her up. And that's Allie the Sag sector. I didn't know anything about that girl. So I'm like, why you trying to attach yourself to anybody, you know what I'm saying, in this sector just to make a name for yourself? You want to talk as if she talks as if she don't give a fuck about the sector. She wants people to believe that, but every single post on her wall is about the fucking sector. That sounds fucking stupid. That sounds fucking obsessed. At this point, we don't give a fuck about what you have to say. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say because I know it's all plagiarism. I know you taking shit from Heat. I know you taking shit from Dimples. I know you taking shit from all the motherfuckers who really be out here doxing and shit. Me and Dimples, we work day and night doing that shit on with ODS and shit like that or whatever and
Y'all was
reporting
a
them to the
good
and
team.
and we reported
Yeah.
ODS to the feds. We sure did. We reported
And
ODS to the
Uppity did
feds.
too. And
Oh,
Uppity
oh,
did too. He gave me the information. I made my report. I'm glad you remind me. I forgot to follow up with them. It's been a couple of weeks. I got to follow up. Make sure
the
they didn't forget
feds, the
about his ass.
feds are the feds are on his on are looking into ODS as we speak because a lot
Right.
of these guys then got PPP loans and they don't have no businesses in sight. Just like Treasurer Lane lied about being a what you call it? He lied about being a what you
Cosmetologist?
cosmetologist, right? And I had to hit up the state of Pennsylvania, the board of cosmetology, and we had to just see what was what. And they said we don't know nobody by that name. And then I called about three different board members, and they said the same thing. They said no, we don't know nobody by that goddamn name. And I said, I said, let me tell my uppity what's going on.
And I'm so mad you and Lady Dip because y'all was a really good team with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was good, but it is what it is. I'm gonna let it go. But
But
yeah,
let me
and
tell you something,
also
uppity. I
yeah,
got love for you. You already know that, and I got love
yeah,
for Lady. I got love for Lady Dimples, even though we fell out and
yeah,
shit. Like we
yeah,
still, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
yeah.
still gonna have her back, to a certain extent. But
Right.
it's just a point where I can't deal with that no more because I need people around me that's going to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
don't pick and choose when things don't go your way or I don't do what you want me to do because I'm not a yes man. yes men are over on at the finessers and shit. Those are the yes men over there. You got to go over there for the yes men. Me and uppity, we do what the fuck we want to do. So if you
That
trying to
part.
control us, that's where it's gonna be a problem.
No, Lady Dip was never trying to control me though. But I do know how she is when she was. She knows I'm not good at doxing, so I can't really help her there.
Now, what you think
But bitch, once
about
you give me information, I can follow up. Huh?
facts? Now, what you think about Goosey and stuff like that? Like, now I know you
Fuck.
don't like him. Now,
Right.
what do you think about him? Like, because I heard what you said on YouTube cameras. Like, how it's odd that he's 20 something. He claims he's 20 something years old because until I see some documentation, you know what I'm saying? Because you had something there. You was talking about how he could, I mean, he's 20 years old. He claims he's Jamaican and all this other shit or whatever. Now,
Oh,
um, the whole thing is that all sounds nice, but it does sound odd for some 20 something year old to be sitting online all day, every day for free. And if my thing is that if you can't afford to give back $130, maybe you do need to monetize your platform because you're struggling. It shouldn't
right.
take 2 weeks for you to come up with 100 and something dollars. That means you're
Right. And
struggling.
I'm in low income housing. If that was me, I'd have gave them back their money that day. And they like to say I'm broke and poor, even though I don't be begging like they do. I've never sit online with my cash app all fucking day. But yeah, let me tell you, I heard speaking of that goofy ass nigga, this is what I was saying, right? It's I don't know if I started first at Demons or YouTube cameras. Might have been YouTube cameras.
YouTube cameras,
Because
yeah.
I Okay, I got in on at the tail end because I don't be following. I never follow the BBW and Kaka Lemon storyline. I don't follow BBW storylines, period, because I just feel like she be playing herself, but she enjoys it. So who am I? She's not my mother, not my aunt, so I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But for
Right.
some reason, the women in these sectors, they are very obsessed with BBW and what she be doing. Like if it's something that you don't do, well, don't do it and ignore her ass because the more attention you give it, and she's getting monetized off of these views. I mean, she's getting paid off of these views. So if you really didn't like it, you would just ignore it, go move around. But goofy ass, what I noticed that he's been doing since he came over here, not only is he trying to set claim to B sector, which he is not B sector, and then you got poverty and computer back after just getting played. Remember we just talked about this, Hedy. I think the last time we talked on the
Right.
live. Remember I told you it's just gonna be another nigga in a different tone, and that's what it is. Goofy ass. Poverty's up there fighting tooth and nail. Oh, y'all jealous of Goofy? Then they would say then they got them weird bitches in the comments talk about some. Oh, she's jealous because Ness like you. Why do I give a fuck who Ness like? I'm not gay. I don't give a
Right.
fuck who Ness like and don't like. Since when that ever been an issue? The fuck? Ness be bothering me. I don't be going over there bothering her with the fuck she got going on. I don't give a fuck about Ness and fucking Goofy relationship. That's not my business or concern. So they seen that lie wasn't gonna work, right? So I told him because he came over here trying to bother me because he think I'm not like, I guess, in this sector. So he felt like I'd have been an easy target to just dogpile on. So that's what he was fucking doing. I saw that from the door. That's what all these goofy ass niggas come over here and do, especially because those bitches that swear they be getting numbers, but not all these numbers is genuine, and they ain't get, now they crying and want to leave the sector and all this other shit, whatever though, right? So so getting these goofy bitches favor, this goofy nigga thought he was gonna try to come after me, and I told that nigga, I said, see. Now I'm about to be on your fucking ass. And I don't know why them bitches didn't tell you. I don't give a fuck who like it or don't. There's nothing they can say to me because if I wanted to play the game, I would have been played it with them hoes. I tell them hoes to kiss my ass directly, and I handle their minions especially. So I'm gonna make an example out of you. I'm gonna break your spirit. And then that's how I found out about his age because they was like, let me put his picture. I said, oh, at that time I was talking to Lemon. I said, I'm gonna ask Lemon for his picture. But they Glitter Boost wound up putting it on his community wall. I think to get around a strike, he put like, how you make a poll on your community poll? I mean
Yeah.
your community wall, he put like his picture for each answer to the poll. That was goofy picture. This nigga, Petey, this nigga's gay as hell. Did you ever see that Neo picture where he got his lips plucked up and his like he's laying with his like his legs bent and like glitter boots was laying in his bed, like he was like that's how he looked at just so gay. And when I think it was Honey Love that tried to tell me because they was laughing because I said trust fund baby. Honey Love is the one that told me he was a trust fund baby because I said he don't even got no fucking job. I say Breeny's broke. He got money. I said how he got money, and he's sitting on live, his own personal live for 12 hours
Who
a
got
day.
money?
That's what Honey Love told me. She said he got money. I
You
said
talking
because
about
I say now
Boosie?
yeah, cause I said he pays cash, and she said I told him to put his cash app up. I said I don't care if Jesus Christ told him to put his cash app up. If he's financially set, there's no reason him to put his cash app because too many people could dox you that way. That's why,
First of
like, talent.
all, first of all, if he had money, then he wouldn't.
Mhm.
It wouldn't take 2 weeks to come up with
Right,
$100. Like
but this
let's
is
be
this
real.
I know, but this is way before that incident happened. This
Okay,
was they were
yeah.
trying to beat me in the head to tell me that, and I knew he ain't had no money. I said this nigga is online 12 hours a day, and then when he's not on his own live, he's on other people's panels, kissing their ass and trying to be in the mix, right? So he claims poverty and computer back a doctor him, whatever. But I've been on his ass, so I found out that he now. Cause he know he can't fuck with me, but I'm still on his ass. Whether you say something to me, you fucked up. It's too late. So now he's trying to get in Krista business. So I told because I think the only reason why I watch his live because Lady Dimples was on the live previous to that. So I'm guessing that's how he come up with my algorithm. He was like he had come up to my live, but I heard Lady Dimples, so I just let the live stay while I'm still unpacking and stuff, right? And Lady Dimples, she like I like her on panel, so I was listening to his live because of that. So anyway, the next day he came up again, and then I see he was streaming Blake live. He's always streaming people lives while they live. So anyway, he's streaming Blake live and trying to get Blake to come for an interview. Blake is asking him things that Goofy said about him, and that nigga backtracking. The person talking, "Oh, I say anything I gotta say. I'll say to your face." He ain't say nothing to that man's face. He was scared as fuck. He was trying to do semantics, and Blake saw that shit, and he was playing in his face. You could tell Blake was playing in his face too. So Blake basically was like, "Well, I don't understand why your people can't come over here." If you want to do an interview, come to my house. You can stream it from me. I'll give you the link to stream. And he wanted him to come over there and stream it. They was going back and forth, back and forth. So then Blake said, "Well, you got 701 people in your chat. I want $201. I ain't asking for seven. I just need everybody 200.
Oh,
He said, you got
oh, you know I was
700.
there. You know
Oh,
I
so
was there.
yeah.
I seen it.
Oh,
I
so
saw it.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So the nigga wound up. I left the live once it got to be about. I think the guy was saying he had like 130, and then ghetto gay ass. He's always in gay. That's another example that Goosey is gay. Wherever there's a nigga that's in the closet, ghetto is gonna be there to be their trade. But anyway, so when I
Somebody
left the
else as
panel,
well, but
yeah,
we'll just be quiet with that.
well, who's the other person? Speak on it, boo. Speak on it. Who's the other person?
Um,
Because I was back and forth.
well, I'm not beefing with him right now, but talent be in all the gay business too, and he's very messy and he's very into women's
No,
business.
no, but Tyler
He's
had nothing
he's
to
on
do
the
with this.
DL. Okay, I know, but I'm just saying he's a part of the DL crew too. Like, let's
I
stop
don't believe
the
that. But
charade.
the
Oh,
Heedy
okay.
is this is on this, but I don't believe that. Okay, but so okay. What
They
up,
all
Face
roll together.
Yaya? What up, boo?
The DL men roll together. I mean, come on. No,
But
I
Tyler
mean, let's.
hasn't had nothing to do with this. He
No, no,
wasn't
he
involved.
doesn't. He doesn't. But I'm just saying there is no straight man on this in this sector. There's no straight man that sits around all day, that sits around and gets a high off of gossiping with women and gay men and trannies. I mean, that's not a straight man activity. So I'm not gonna pretend with y'all. I'm not going to pretend. I don't give a fuck how they
Why do you think
pretend
I'm
to like
pretending? I
women.
believe Tyler is straight. I believe he's straight.
I,
I
I,
do.
we at one point in time, women believed Lemon was straight, and that was a
I ain't
crock
never
right
believed
there.
that. No, you know I ain't never believed that shit. I told y'all from the
At
get
one point
go.
in
He
time,
told me he was bi.
women believed Ghetto was straight,
I
and
well, I always thought he was. I always
exhibit
thought
that
he was bi,
behavior
not me.
because
So he, how
get
I'm gonna be on track
okay.
for everybody, but not talent? Leave
Huh?
talent alone. You just do not like talent.
No,
Y'all the
no, it's
two
not
big
just
money
that.
guys.
I ain't
I mean, okay.
he then I'm just saying that there's no straight men here in this at all, because straight men in our families and even our homeboys and stuff, they don't have time to gossip with girls. They don't. That's not a straight man activity. I told you, gossiping is a woman's sport. It's not a man's sport. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like huh, what?
Now,
You know,
Bobby, now Bobby,
and then
Bobby,
giving
hold
all
on,
the cash apps.
Hold on, Heedy, Bobby. You know I do not kiss ass. I really genuinely like talent. Talent has always had my back. We had one kerfuffle, whatever, but for the most part, talent has always had my back, and I don't think talent is gay. That's just my opinion. And talent just
Mm,
started giving out cash out, and he only gave me one. That's it. But I've always said this about talent. Okay.
uh,
But it's been
uh,
guys that gave me cash app. Look at fucking Tricks. He tried to give me a cash app and try to play him. Anyway, that's he ain't been
but
bothering
don't
me. I'm gonna
forget
leave it
about the
alone. Yeah.
times where he was giving Sir King and Lemon cash apps. He's gay, girl. I mean, he's on the down low.
Well, I
Please.
wasn't there, but no, he never gave nobody a cash app. He only gave
I
people
mean,
like
not cash
the
app, super chat, super chat,
right.
super
Yeah,
chat.
he said that he's going to start. Well, did you hear? Well, while we going talent, did you hear that talent said that this is going to be his? I think last year in the B sector. He said he's leaving now, so that's why he's going to switch over to Cash App to content creators that he really like. And Uppity just happened to be his first one. Y'all so jealous. Uppity get a little bit of cup coins, and y'all be mad as fuck about it. Like leave me alone. I barely get the Cash Apps. But
You
okay,
know,
but
I'm
listen,
happy. Either way, I'm happy about you getting your coins, but we can move forward. But
guys.
what was you gonna say? What was you gonna say about
No, I was
Goosey
gonna
or
say, oh yeah, the Goofy guy, right? So then I was saying, like, okay, Goofy went over. I'm not sure the thing because, like I said, I don't follow the thing, but it came out that Goofy went over there in Krista business because he feel like Krista is an easy target to dog pile on, right? So he was trying
right?
to dog pile on Krista, following her business. Now these women didn't want BBW around Lemon. Janet, you know who Janet is, right? The one that used to date Rob Rax after
Hmm.
Tracy.
Hmm.
So Janet brought her into some sector that she got going on, right? I have
Right.
visited there a time or two, but I could not tell you who was on the panel because they do a lot. I love me some Janet. So I usually just go when it's me, her, and Gigi over there. So I don't normally talk to the guys that she deal with. They a little bit too wild for me, right?
Right.
Goofy is goosey ass. Goosey is more. I don't know why he calls himself Goosey. Is Goofy is more appropriate. But anyway, I found out that he's supposedly under 25. I don't know how old he is, but he was trying to say, I guess to prevent people from using that picture, that he was underage in that picture. I don't know that to be true. And when I get a copy that I can, I should have sent a screen. Did you get that? Because I need somebody to enlarge it for me so I can put it on my Instagram. But anyway, he gonna have to show me proof he was a minor because I don't give a fuck. You ain't have no problem coming over here bothering me, bitch.
I
And I'm
think he's
somebody's
in.
mama and child.
I think he's
Mhm.
embarrassed by that photo, and then the
Me
fact
too.
that we see that the guy behind the Goosey image, the woman image, the woman avatar, and shit like that, we see
Right.
that he is, he's not well groomed. He doesn't
Right.
have a proper haircut and shit like that or whatever. His
Definitely not a
hair is
trust
not
fund
cut.
baby.
You know,
And he from the West Coast. You done took another L. What is with these niggas from the West Coast?
these DL weirdos, I don't know nothing about these dudes. Cause like I said, my homeboys don't move like these guys. My homeboys aren't
Mhm.
gonna sit up online talking to gays and trannies and women. They're gonna be out fucking on bitches and shit. That's what my homeboys do. They don't got time to talk to fucking, like, they don't have time to gossip. That's not what straight men do. The men in my family don't do that shit on both sides. I'm like,
Right.
what the
Same here.
hell? So these men are kooky and weird. The interesting thing about the B sector uppity is that it attracts the weird O's, the slows, the fucking people that are um just socially, very socially awkward. It attracts all kinds of, like, the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? And happens to be some individuals that happen to be, up there and stuff like that or whatever, like you and myself, of course. But after that, they don't got shit else. Uppity, we're in the A
Yeah,
list.
yeah,
What
I
the
agree with
fuck are
this
we
comment.
doing?
She
Huh?
said straight
Oh,
men are either fucking or working. True, 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 true. True.
true. I mean, cause even my dad, like with ZX or whatever, because ZX is he's younger than my dad or whatever. But even my dad is in his 60s. So even my dad, he's not gonna be on. He don't want nothing to do with gay men. He don't want to talk about gay men. He don't want to be nothing to do with gay men. He don't want to have conversations with trannies. He don't want to do none of that shit. Even the men in my family don't want nothing to do with that shit. But they're really straight. But it seems like ZX went on Pazar's panel today and then the other day, and he was just talking about gay this, gay that, and it's like less than 24 hours. He has lives posted talking about gay this, gay that. He always has lives. Like you go down his lives, he's talking about gay people. It's all about gay people. And I'm like you just need to come out the closet. Nobody believes you're straight at this point in
Right.
time, ZX, because every single title you got is you're fixated on gay men. It's like you
Yeah, he's
want peace.
fixated. And I
You want
think that's it. I think that's it because he's fixated. I don't think straight men have a problem with gay men, but I think that everybody got their own space, and that's what's making me mad about Goofy ass. Him trying to claim he Jamaican, and then go around to asking other men, do they want to have sex with him? All these weird questions. And I'm like, gay men, and for what I'm not gonna say just Jamaican gay men or whatever the case may be, because the gay thing is frowned upon with men. Like they more accepting, I get it, of like women, but it's a lot of gay men. They fighting up that stereotype. Like just because they gay, that if they're around a straight man, they're gonna be saying stuff like, "Do you want to have sex with me? Do you want to S my D? Do you want to bend me over?" Like they don't do that. They don't even talk like that. And especially in a Jamaican culture, that is very frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? Whether they straight or not, it doesn't take away from your manhood. If like some American, especially since Obama been in office and they trying to make everybody float around the rainbow and shit. But in the Jamaican culture, it's essentially that's very frowned upon. And I don't have to be Jamaican to know that. I have exclusively dated Caribbean men, and majority of them was Jamaican because I ain't even fucking with Haitians no more. But yeah, so I'm like, he's weird. I figured he was just saying that to get on my nerves. But my thing is this: he went over there harassing BBW. That man made it back off of him, and I don't feel like that guy is owe those bitches anything because y'all the dumbass bitches that's so obsessed with BBW that y'all want to know who she virtually having sex with because she never even met that nigga. She could be telling him any fucking thing. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the one that says
right.
she's a liar. So what makes you
And to
think that he
be
would know any truth? You see what I'm saying? So he owes them
right.
people that money back because he was the one following up behind BBW, harassing BBW, harassing that man for their fucking business. And he under 25. What nigga you know under 25 trying to get in grandma's sex
But but
business?
but we don't. But let's not say that because we don't know that. We don't know what age he is. I mean, we could say a lot of things, and people can say, "Oh, well, he said and he's did this or whatever." I don't know, so I'm not going to say. Because we at one point in time we had Lemon saying I'm 31. He
Right.
had to get younger and younger and younger to get closer to those young boys. So he was lying
Oh.
and with his age and shit. So I'm not going.
Oh.
I'm a doctor. So I don't play around when it comes to, oh, well, I'm this age and I'm that age. If I don't see no
Mhm.
documentation that says that you're this age, I'm not going off of that. And he just
Yeah.
has to hope that nobody comes up with his information because then he's going to be popped. And I think that there are some inconsistencies and I think that there's some
Well,
lies
Duke
about the
might
things
do
that
it. Hold
Goofy
on,
says
Hitty.
about
Duke
himself.
might do it. Duke Duke was on YouTube. Oh no, he wasn't on YouTube camera. Well, he was on Demon Soul platform, and he was mad because Goofy came over there chasing him because of BBW and Big Dot. And apparently he got because oh yeah, that's another thing. We was on YouTube cameras, right? Because you know, Black Rampage, that's like my YouTube husband. Tyler is my YouTube boyfriend. So
Mhm.
Black Rampage, he hasn't been around in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like over 6, 7. I think the last time I seen him was on Shaquem platform. But even prior to that, he hadn't been around. So mind you, Goofy keeps swearing to God that he's from the B sector. The B sector is around 10 years old. So he was like, I'm talking about Black Rampage. And then he
Right.
was like, "Oh, I know him over 10 years." And Chris, he said his name. First of all, you're not saying nothing because when Black Rampage used to go live, he was a whole bully and a gangster. So they been had doxed him and all that other shit. So everybody know his name. You don't have no type of interpersonal relationship with that man. I know Black Rampage wouldn't deal with no goofy ass niggas like you, weirdo. And the Black sector already said you never made it over there. They never let you make it. So you came over here and got some views and started feeling yourself.
Well, that
Everybody
was
said that.
because he's a part of the community, according to you know, he
No, he said he
indirectly.
not. He said
Oh
he
yeah, he
not.
said he's
But
not. But
Poverty and
earlier
Computer Back
today,
was
but on
yeah.
Pizarro's today, he said that they kept calling him gay, and he felt more comfortable over here. So he's a part of the community. We already know that. Anybody
Yeah, and all his
who's
talking
familiar,
points are.
right?
Or his, oh,
We
so
know that he's a
he
part
was
of
back on a link after
the
he did
community.
that whole goodbye speech.
Right, right. Right. He's a part of the community, and the
Oh
reason
wait,
and
okay. Hold on. Before we even get there, because I didn't see that live. So let's backtrack, because I want them people to know how fucking phony this nigga is. So the
well,
Black sector said that he never got no views, so he was over here. So he come over here, dog piling on women. So y'all bringing this. There go to trifecta again, bringing yet another man to try to dog pile on these women. And then when he get a little bit of smoke back, he back running, and he was crying because after everything I said on YouTube cameras, Poverty went live trying to steal all my making my talking points into content, and she gonna hurt it. You better erase that video, you dumbass bitch. Like you don't have
that's
nothing to
I
say on
seen
your
that.
own.
I seen that community wall post. Like, what do you mean her? Because I seen you like address her on your community wall. What you
Right.
mean by that?
Yeah, everything else, because everything I said about Goofy, she went and made content out of it. Everything I said, she's too stupid to remember exactly. She was trying to paraphrase or basically paraphrasing all my talking points because she was just as much in it as he was, because they don't got no content. So now they chasing now BBW, and she's dealing with another BBW from Black Sector originally, right? And she's in some other shit with Janet and her people. So this is non-B Sector related. So you chasing them around trying because they thought that was gonna be an easy pile on BBW, and let's make this mystery about her fucking a crackhead. Like who gives a fuck about Blake? He's a crackhead.
Well,
And then Goofy trying to give. Mhm.
and
Oh,
moving forward, because we don't want to, make it all about that dude or whatever. Because I mean,
mhm.
eventually his information's gonna come out.
No,
But
but no. Oh, let me say this. We don't have to make it all about. But I want to say this.
okay,
I was doing a lot. I was not doing a lot. I was in here because you know I'm gonna be unpacking for a while. But Shakim was in my background, and I must say I enjoyed that segment. They only had one part that was like, well, I didn't see the whole live, but I enjoyed that segment with Shakim, Octavius Prime, and Vic. For once, Vic wasn't doing all that circular talking, long-winded shit, and they were talking as if it was just like a regular straight man panel, even though we know Shakim is not, right? But they were saying that he played some clip about Goofy. I don't want to repeat it, but it was giving me squeamish. Like he talking about he like to be spit on and cream, all that nasty stuff, right? So I'm like, he's trying too hard to prove he's straight. If he was a straight man, this is nothing to admit, because do you know what? Maybe I'm vanilla, but isn't a a cream pie when like several different men just you know?
right. They're gay. Okay, he's gay. We all know that.
Right.
You
So
know,
why
I
would
know.
you say that as an excuse as being straight? Then he said he was leaving and Shakim said he was gifting people. He gonna bring my name up. talking about he leaving the sector,
And
but
you
you could
know
tell he didn't want to leave.
another DL man is Peeper of Game. He's another DL. He's another
I believe
queen and
that.
shit like
I
that.
believe that.
I'm
I
like
believe
he
that.
he switched his avatar over to a woman's avatar. He's doing the Goosey method or whatever. But they're both queens. I'm like, oh my gosh, ugh.
Yeah, that's
But
another one.
anyways,
Yeah, but all
disgusting.
these gay men from the black sector always after me. I don't know why. But
The
anyway, yeah,
black
because
sector,
see, Black
and we starting to
Rampage.
notice one thing I'm starting to notice is that the black sector has a lot of DL men.
Yes, they
Wow.
do.
Wow.
Except for
But
Black Rampage and my guy Triple. The other them
and,
other niggas I can't so
but moving
and that's another thing I want. I think that's why they try to say Uncle Suge ain't black sector because they know Uncle Suge had if he wasn't black sector he sure was that maybe that's why Uncle Suge was able to fuck all the women over there because all you niggas wanted each other and shit. You know what I'm
like I
saying?
said,
Because
like
Uncle
I always said, and people have to remember this. These men are here for the other men. They're not here for you bitches. They are DL men. They are on the down low. They are gay. They are here for each other. They're not here to fuck on none of you bitches. Nobody wants any
okay.
of you bitches. They want each other. That's why they sit around all night to gossip with each other and to flirt with each other and to argue with each other because they secretly, whether they're in a relationship, they got kids or whatever the case may be, they want each other. I could mention some names, but anyways, we're moving on. So
Yeah, moving on. Let's go on. Go
now
ahead.
new trick. Now we got now we
Go
got
ahead.
Noble has dropped a couple of dollars on Nest No Mess. Ooh, he
Really?
dropped a couple of he dropped a couple of pennies on Nest No Mess so she can get a
Well, we
onesie.
said a couple of dollars.
Let me finish. So she could get a onesie for her sleepover in Vegas. Now,
Oh,
we talking
God.
about a woman that's almost 40 years old bragging about a goddamn sleepover. Oh my gosh, the struggle is real.
Somebody said, "What if a guy is straight, but he's not a gangster or a bully? And like,
What
what
if
if
a
he likes to read and meditate or something?" No, I think what she's trying to say is that,
um
what up, Shakim? I think what she's trying to say is that straight men wouldn't be in this sector as much, but I
wait.
do believe there
Being
are.
an intellectual, let me help this person out. Being an
Go ahead.
intellectual has nothing to do with being DL. The DL activity comes from being in a sector around a bunch of women gossiping all day, around a sector with a bunch of women being messy and shit like that. See, that's not what straight men do. And then somebody, I think Shelly did a live today. I don't know if you caught her live. She did a live today.
No.
She was calling people out, and she was basically saying that, you
Well,
know,
who was she calling
I'm
out?
not
Hold on, back it up. Who was
I'm
she
gonna
calling out?
tell you. Let me
Oh,
tell you.
okay.
She was calling out the men who are not. She said, "I'm not gonna play these games no more. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, but you're not straight because straight men aren't sitting around gossiping with women. They're not sitting around in on these panels in these fucking chats. So we looking at all these dudes sideways and shit like that or whatever, whether they call themselves straight or not. We looking at them sideways. I'm looking at Malik. I'm looking at Talent. All these
Monique is
dudes because
definitely
every
a
time we
punk,
turn
a fat
around,
ass punk.
every time I turn, let me say this, uppity. Every time I turn around, when I go to King Roman's channel, I see Talent super chatting King Roman like it ain't nothing. But the women get you lucky if the women get $5. But King Roman get a whole, $50, $100. He get all the gay men the good dollars and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, well here we go again. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not ignoring that. And I heard Ness came on the panel. She's like, "Well, you said that about." No, I'm saying that about the people that have. I mean, none of these men are straight. She couldn't even name when she was on your panel and we asked her who are the straight men in the B sector. She couldn't even name them because there's
Well,
nobody.
let me ask you this.
She even called Ken gay. And that's what I found out was funny. Because when she was going back and forth with Ken, she called him all kind of fags and shit like that. So I'm
Right.
like, oh my God.
Well, I think I could. Well, the people that I think is straight in this sector would be Talent and Troy Allen. But Shakim said it's a psychological defense mechanism we often see exhibited. You claim to be heterosexual, but surround yourself by yag men so you could condemn them. What do
Hmm.
you think about that?
True, true. And then let's not forget. I don't know if you've seen the roast of the year right now. Ness and Demetra went head to head
Oh, I
on
saw that.
Ness's.
I saw
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yes.
But guess what? After we seen that, guess what? She put it on private because Demetra kept calling her puss funk. She kept calling out her funk puss and kept saying that her puss stank. So she made sure that she put that on private because Demetra was getting the best of Ness. Demetra was roasting the shit out of Ness, and Demetra actually, she actually challenged Ness to a bad bitch off.
Amita.
You know
Yeah,
who's
Amita.
the
And,
baddest of the baddest. And I was about to
right.
add on to that pot. I was about to add on to it because I was like, you know what? I want to see Demetra show up. I want to see
Well,
Demetra
Demetra
show up
has
in Vegas.
a thing going, so make sure you hit up Demetra. I don't know how she's collecting the money, but Ness was trying to make her meet in 2027, and Demetra said, "Oh no, bitch, I will be pulling up in Vegas," and she got something going on.
But
Well,
did you
Ness
see
show up or not?
Demetra's wall? Did you see Demetra's wall where she said that Ness backed out and Ness ain't trying to
Oh no,
compete?
you know I've been busy. Okay, I didn't see that part. Okay,
Yeah, she said that Ness is like not trying to meet up with Demetra. That's what Demetra said on her wall. So I'm like, I was about to put in
damn.
because Demetra was like, well, let me get a ticket so I can come to Vegas and let me get a hotel stay. So I was like, I'll throw some money so you can come out here. Well, you can come out to the West Coast and stuff. I'm in California, but so you can come out
Yeah,
to Vegas and shit like that or whatever. Let me help you out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, is this gonna happen or is this not gonna happen? Because you can't be
you
talking
know
like
Ness
you the
scary ass wasn't doing nothing.
but the
If
thing
you
is with
notice,
Ness, you can't be talking like you the baddest bitch, and then when
right?
somebody challenge you to a looks contest, you back the fuck out because you already know. Because Ness's defense was, well, Demetra has the crowd and shit like that. But if you confident in yourself, you would go up head to head with Demetra, and you wouldn't
That
have no problem
part.
meeting her. You know what I'm saying? So Demetra already won without even meeting your ass because you're not going head to head with her. You said you a bad bitch, so let's see. Wig for
That's what they
wig.
bitches do. Computer back is the same way. She loves to do polls on her channel. And when I say, well, let's take this over to, because computer back claims she got like 10K followers on TikTok. I said, well, let's take this over to TikTok. TikTok. I don't mind your 10K followers. I'll have my cousin share me out. You know what I'm saying? She got a big following. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we could do a contest over there. All of a sudden it goes silent. Okay, you think we the same weight? Let's do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm talking about the kitty version. You know, they were like head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. That's all I want her to do. We was gonna do head, shoulders, knees, and toes, then knees and
Right.
toes. That's it. The contest shouldn't take more than 2 seconds. I mean 2 minutes, and she wouldn't do that either. So that's what these
Right.
bitches do. They come into the B sector to live out their fucking delusions. But about that Nessa Demetra shit, let me tell you something. If you notice, the reason why they call it the 2.0, Ness, computer back, poverty wasn't even a factor. Like, I need her to stop pretending like she was here from the get go. That's a motherfucking lie. It's not no hate in my blood. All the original subbies know this. All the original CCs know this. And they never had said differently. That's why poverty be looking stupid trying to give history. But anyway, Ness, the reason why Ness never could make it in the original B sector, because she doesn't got it like that. Now, Ness is funny, but she can't hang with the OGs. And Demetrius an OG. Brian is an OG. Brian be dragging the fuck out of Ness. Ness cannot win against Brian unless she's on her own page and he's not there to interject. She can't fuck with Brian. She can't fuck with Demetra. I don't know why she be letting these people gas her up
We
because
talking
these are
about season, just like you, uppity. You
that
season
part.
her. Brian, you, Demetri, y'all all seasoned draggers. Y'all, they're
Right.
not going when y'all get on the link. They not people ain't gonna be able to go toe to toe with y'all, and
At
that's their
all.
fucking problem and shit like that or
That
whatever.
part.
You know what I'm saying? And you're going to say the shit that people aren't gonna want to hear. You're gonna say the controversial stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people gonna act like, oh, I don't want to hear what Uppity has to say because Uppity ain't going along with the crowd. But fuck
Now,
that.
Bunky, hold on. Let me say this. Like, see, Brian, maybe I don't. I was could say maybe Brian, maybe not OG, because just like back then, he was never being consistently going live.
But
But
he's
my thing is
seasoned.
this: he's seasoned. Like I was just a CC back then. I didn't want to get in my tutoring because of the doxing when they went dark and all that. I wasn't willing to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to drag and shit. But there's like many things that go along with it. Ness is happy to have a flag team and quote unquote doxers and all that other shit. But the main thing you need to make it in the B sector as a subby or even a CC, because a lot of subbies want to try to get in the mix. And you already know once you got into the mix, you became content, whatever the case may be. And a lot of them CCs, like look at Miss Rose. Wow, Miss Rose, y'all should know from Miss Rose. Before
Oh,
she
really?
became a
Okay.
CC, he was she was what you call it, like just a CC. And when they brought her up when she was doing her fuck shit, didn't she hold her own? Ness cannot hold her own amongst, like, I think he said the right word. It's seasoned people. She can't hold her own. That's why she will never answer. She know better. Like, I'm a seasoned person, and I don't want to have to argue with Deanna unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no punk in my blood. Like, if I'm pushed there, I'll go there. But I don't want to have to. I really do got a lot of love and respect for Deanna. I fucks with Deanna. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But I
right,
know a lot of people get mad at me about the Ness situation because even Lady Dimples
right.
hit me up. But like, I would hope that they see now where I was going with that shit. But yeah, but Nuts can't fuck with none of the OGs, and none of them really fucked with her. You know what I'm saying? Sean Bradley is a gracious king. He's gonna be nice to all, unless you do too much. Then he gonna
Well,
eat your ass up. Yeah.
Sean
Go
Bradley
ahead.
knows that, he knows who the dummies are. He knows who the followers are. He knows who the hangers on are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He
But,
does.
when it came to myself, when he was trying to tell me to beef with Brianna, I had to shut him down and tell him, hey, I'm a beef with Brianna on my own fucking time. You don't tell me who
No,
the
he was
fuck the
just
beef.
mixing the pot.
But
That's all he was doing.
I had to shut him down because I had to tell him, don't tell me who the fuck the beef with, because if I want to go at Brianna, I'ma go at Brianna. You ain't gonna be up in the mix trying to tell
But look
me
at you
who the
now. Got to go
but
with Brianna.
let me
He
say
was
this,
trying to
but
tell
let me
you
say
about
this,
her, but no, no, no.
let
Okay,
me finish. You're
go
not gonna
ahead.
tell me who to go back and forth with. I decide that. I'm not one of these flunkies. I'm not one of these stupid motherfuckers around here that need any of your support. Don't need it at all. I don't need your support. Don't need shit from you and shit like that or whatever. You tried to downplay the shit when it came to Kimmy and her grandmother by her grandmother's grave, and I mean not her grandmother's grave, but her grandmother's casket and shit. We do the stuff like that over on my channel. We do shit like that. So yeah. Oh well, it wasn't such a big deal, bitch. Well, it would have been a big deal if it would have came from somebody from your camp. You punk ass faggot.
Oh
It
no,
would have
no,
came
no, no,
if
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
just saying.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm just saying. These men be wanting to pit women against each other and shit like that.
That's not what it was.
But I
I
can't
don't.
be
I don't feel
easily
like that's what it was.
controlled.
But we can
My
move
name
on. We
ain't
can move
Ness, and
on.
my name ain't somebody else. In a certain division that has a call-in show, you can't control me. You can't control me. So I'm just letting you know that you can't control me.
I don't think he wanted to control you. I think what you were missing
He
out on.
wanted to control me. He was
No,
telling
I
me
think.
who he think
Okay,
I should
okay.
have.
Can I say my
He
opinion?
said instead of me going back and forth with Kim, he said I should have went back and forth. I should have went at Brianna. Like, why? Because you don't like Brianna, you go at it, Brianna. That's what I said to him. You go at Brianna. Stop being a
Not, no.
bitch.
If he go on Brianna, that'd be too vicious. Like, that'd be too
He
vicious.
already
Brianna
did.
can't take her. No, I know he did, but he didn't go Brianna like he could. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Brianna don't want no smoke with him. Everybody know that. Like, let me tell you something. When the king want to get messy, it gets vicious out here. And his support system is not backing down at all. They're gonna support him in any way he like. And I like the king too. But what I was saying, I think he was just trying to stir the pot. I don't think it was nothing personal. That's the only thing I wanted to
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
because everybody
But
know. But hold on, remember? Let me finish.
okay.
Everybody know how Computer Back got down. Computer Back came over here like goofy ass. She was and this is why I think I'm triggered by him as well, because Computer Back was another bitch that came over here in her early 20s. Why are you over here, bitch? And as a woman, I know this. Like there was when I was in my early 20s, you couldn't pay me to be online about a goddamn thing, bitch. Nah, I'm outside with it. I'm outside with it. The only time I'm coming online is to floss my outside life, especially when I have no kids. Well, when I had no kids, I
Mm.
wasn't on any social media. I even told my friends, my mother made that fucking page. Like me and my friends, but social media wasn't what it is now. But anyway, we wasn't out, but anyway, like I said, Computer Back was over here in her early 20s. She even learned to go to college forever and never from VS. Her mother didn't teach her shit. I got emails of this bitch. Can you imagine a bitch that big don't even know how to make a ham? Like, bitch, how you don't even know how to make a ham? The fuck?
Okay.
I don't know if Ness was lying or not, but Ness said that Computer Back said her daddy was a crackhead. So that may be why her
Well, she
dad probably
did
stole
actually.
all the
I was in
ham.
that live. She said her father was a baser, something like that. Yeah, she said her father did
Oh, so
or was
maybe.
a
Oh, yeah.
baser.
Well, see, I can't relate. My daddy was a provider, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So that might be why she. That's why I said a lot of these fatherless women they gravitate any kind of man or whatever, and I can't relate because I grew up with my father, so I don't know what that's like to not grow up with a
right,
man
yeah,
male figure.
yeah.
I
My
wanted to
father felt
say
my mom wasn't doing better. He took us right up there. We grew up with my dad, but anyway.
but
So,
Tracy went on her Tracy went on her
but
community wall and she said, look, what do you think about Jason basically claiming that he got Ness fired? Because Tracy went on her community wall and she was like, look at Ness pretending like she at work and shit or whatever. At
well, I
damn
can say
near
this: I don't know Jason to be a liar. I don't know Jason to be
mm,
a liar. And I know in the past they had said, nah, like I told you, Nala was born this 12/12/2018. So you already know the next month was COVID year, right? So
right.
I took a break because I had a real baby. I'm not like Brooke. I had a real ass baby, newborn. So I had left the internet for a while. I only participated mostly like on Lipstick Alley. I was on Lipstick Alley, but then eventually I faded off from that because of barbecue weird ass harassing me. Even though I was telling them like anyway. So I had took a break. So I don't know if this is when that occurred or whatever. But yeah.
Right.
Mm,
So
I'm
when it
trying to
came
think how to
to
say this a nice way.
mm,
But Queen Tracy, she's Queen Tracy for a reason. Queen Tracy gives no fucks. That's why she's
And you
always
seen
gonna
her
be
community wall where she was like, look at Ness pretending like she going to work. Ness is instead of her doing a come to work with me live, she's doing a drive around the corner with me live and shit like that or whatever. Because she was driving around the corner and she went right back home and shit like that or whatever. As we could
what?
see, she did a drive around the corner with me live because she don't have a job. Clearly, I mean,
Wait,
according
what
to
day was this?
reports
Was this
today
before after
she did a
Reba?
work with me live today and she's putting everything on members only, and that's how we know like something's going on with her finances because
Oh,
her memberships, let me tell you this, her memberships jumped from 5.99 to 7.99.
oh, I know she lost her job because
She dropped,
like
and
they
in every live she got, she put it on membership so people have to purchase that membership. And we know that the bulk of the money that people receive in these sectors come from either the memberships or the cash apps.
right, right. But what I'm
So
trying to tell you
yeah,
this is no, I was trying to ask you. Good thing I didn't lose my train of thought. Your friend Read the Heart of Philadelphia, and you see VS
okay,
went at her too. VS went at her too, and I tagged her because she been wanting to be. But anyway, that's outside of that because VS probably did that live. But your friend Rita Heart of Philadelphia, she actually did a good live the other day. I didn't share it because she's been getting on my nerves. But she was like that. It was a lie where she said that it was kind of funny. She was like Ness is in a car that's basically like a girdle to her. Or she said, yeah, Ness is in a when Ness get in that car, it's like a girdle on wheels. I fell out when she said that shit. That was funny. But in that live that she said that Ness, why you not doing no more get ready with me? Because I don't watch Ness all the time. So I don't know. Like so she was like, and now that you saying she was like, we want to ride with you. If we lying about you losing your job, let's do. And Ness does fall to pressure. Like you could easily pressure that bitch. That's why Ness can never. That's why Ness was never accepted with the original B sector people. Too weak. But yeah. So Reed done told this girl is doing a get ready with me lie because I didn't know whether she was doing them or not. So she done. So now she did it and went around the corner. That was crazy.
Man, I'm like, she doing a get ready with me, go to work with me live, and I'm like, girl, you driving around the goddamn corner and back, and I'm like, listen, let me tell you something, okay? If you really want, people, I'm just like, you want people to think that you're going to work, but you really not going to work because your actions speak louder than your words. Your memberships jumped from 5.99 to 7.99, and it's like in every single live, and of course you was gonna put that live on memberships, the live where Demetra was saying that your puss stank. You had to put that on live because Demetra was getting the best of you. You wasn't getting the best of Demetra, and she was on your platform and shit. Demetra wasn't trying to be friends with you and shit like that. Demetra was trying to wake shit up and trying to,
Right,
bring back the
right.
sector. Demetra wasn't
But
over there to
Ness is
make
so desperate
friends.
to have somebody relevant on her panel.
Right.
Because I
She
didn't.
was trying her hardest to be cool with Demetra, but Demetra was like, no, bitch,
Right.
fuck you. You had the same romper on and all that stuff. So I said, let me get a piece of the pie. I said, let me get a piece of the pie and let me and if Demetra need a ticket to Vegas, you know what I'm saying, for today, let me donate. I will donate, but I'm like, if Ness
Well,
is
let
gonna
me ask
back
you this,
out.
Edie. Let me ask you this. Because you have seen to go on back and forth with Ness, right? So, have you and Ness had any dealings behind the scenes recently? And she fucked it up? Or you just like, whatever, I'm just watching it and I'm giving commentary as I go?
I haven't talked to Ness since 2025 of like what, April,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe, of 2025. Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
okay,
haven't
just
talked.
checking. Because some people was wondering if you was gonna be her special guest in New Orleans 2027. Now that we know, I didn't know it was 2027 until Demetra challenged her and she said that. So you haven't spoke to her. Okay, that's
No,
cool.
I'm not gonna be a part of any of her vacations or anything like that because, like I said, like going to the desert repeatedly to Vegas is a dud. Even people like we're from out here, like we're really from the West
Right.
Coast. I'm from the West Coast. Going to
I
Vegas,
know.
going next door is a dud for us. That's not a
Right.
flex. That's like,
No, not
okay.
Vegas.
That's
I
what,
said
but
Louisiana.
I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying,
about
let
New
me finish this.
Orleans.
Let me finish this.
Oh,
Let me finish.
okay.
It's like going across going downtown. It's like going hitting the highway and going to another part of the city and stuff in Los Angeles. Vegas ain't shit to us. So it's like, why y'all keep going to Vegas out of all places? That's never gonna be a flex. So it's a bunch of losers going there any fucking ways. But what was you saying, Uppy?
I was telling you I wasn't talking about Vegas. She necessary that she has a special guest in New Orleans. So that's what I was asking you about because people were saying about that. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know about the other thing.
Yeah,
But they
no,
were
no,
saying
no.
you.
I'm not doing New Orleans witness. No, never.
Okay. Well, she never confirmed or denied, but you can confirm because a lot of people were asking about that. So he just confirmed it. Nope, that's not her. Yeah. So I don't know. Brian, you see, Brian said stop hating on Body Works. But no, I don't think she could get with Brian. She can't. I don't. Because Brian dragged her. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed that when he was in the sauna. He was dragging us. I was in here, well, not in here, my old apartment. I was in there crying. It was so hilarious. I was like, this girl. And she was mad at me.
Brian understands that no matter what Ness says about him, that he's gonna always be able to trump her. Any woman that don't have custody of their child, one child. We not talking about 8 children. We ain't talking about 5. We ain't talking about 3. One child. If you can't handle one child, you gonna always get dragged around here. You gonna always look down upon around here. Men ain't gonna take you seriously. Women ain't gonna take you seriously. You gonna be a pump and dump, and that's just the reality. Because even ZX, when he was trying to get his numbers up, and his numbers are still in the toilet, he still can't hold 100 in the chat. You know, he was kissing your ass or whatever at one point in time, but he still don't, as a man, he don't think you're shit because you don't take care of your you don't take care of your child. You neglected your son. Your son's damn near grown. He's almost grown. All the
No man can
harsh
take you serious. No man. And that's why they were saying she turned gay, but
he's like
women are
13,
even
14
worse.
years old. He's developing a voice right now. He's probably in a stage where he's in puberty stages where his voice is changing and shit like that. You didn't miss all the good stuff. So these men aren't gonna respect you. You can talk all these fucking vacations and meetups all you want to, but like I said, until you take care of your kid, no one's gonna respect you around here. You're gonna still be a fucking loser. And that's why I said you could
My
never
bad.
talk about
I just
uppity.
dropped the link for Brian. I just dropped the link for Brian. I just want people to know that I dropped the link for Brian. But yeah, I agree with what you said. I'm gonna meet real quick because I'm trying to see what she wants. I'll be right back.
Right. And like I said, Brian is seasoned. Brian is seasoned. He's gonna already know how to deal with Ness. He already knows how to drag. He knows how to drag with Jay Wilson. He knows how to drag with Ness. I don't even know why he deals with Jay Wilson because Jay Wilson's not intelligent. Jay Wilson got a couple of mortgages on his home and shit like that or whatever. He's house poor. He can't even afford where he lives, and that's cheap ass Texas. What the hell? And why are you asking him for any type of advice when he's not even nowhere near retiring? He's nowhere near retiring for his fucking age. Come on. Like, let's be real. You got to ask people that are actually financially savvy, people who are like they already have retired, not people who are working in their 50s. You're not supposed to be working in your 50s. You're not supposed to be working in your 50s. We have to repeat that for the dumb people in the back. You're not supposed to be working in your 50s. And if you are working in your 50s, you're supposed to be retiring sometime soon. Jay Wilson ain't doing that because he still got loans that he owes. He got shit that he owes and he got shit that he can't afford. He's house poor. And when you find out what house poor means, that's what Jay Wilson is. He ain't got it like that. He's on the bargain bin and shit like that for designer clothing and shit. He's buying Calvin Klein shoes. Who? What the? I didn't even know Calvin Klein made shoes. He's buying all types of shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He don't know shit about dressing. He knows nothing about fashion. People were making fun of him. They was like, Calvin Klein makes shoes. I seen them somebody in the chat saying Calvin Klein makes shoes. We didn't even know that. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
I thought he was underwear. I think he was underwear.
Right. Well, we didn't even know Calvin Klein made shoes, but Jay Wilson's like, let me see. I see a name brand, and that means that I know about fashion. No, no, dude. That means that you're behind. You know what the fuck you're talking about. And I need him to get, and I need Jay Wilson to spend about $5 to $10 to get a tongue scraper because I'm tired of Jay Wilson's tongue. Every time he laughs and he opens up his wide, nasty mouth, I'm tired of seeing that white film on his tongue. It's disgusting and it's grossing me out. Get a fucking tongue scraper and scrape that shit off your tongue. You want people to think you're so clean and so all this other stuff, and you're really not. You're dirty because only I see all these men that be coming on camera and they be having a dirty ass white tongue. It's gross. It's disgusting me. Tongue scrapers under $10. Get your shit
It's a
together.
cream pies like, hold on, maybe they into cream pies like Goosey.
Yeah, he's been sucking up somebody's nut or something like that. He ain't been brushing his teeth or whatever. But no, that's a fungal. That's a fungal overgrowth. That's why his
Hold up,
tongue
that's
is
you,
like that.
Brian.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's me. Me.
Oh, okay, what up?
oh, that, okay, Brian. Well, say your piece.
Well, first of all, hello everyone. I wanted to just comment on the Nest thing. I don't think the woman lost her job. I think that she's just boring and she has nothing to offer, and people don't want to look at jiggly wiggly thighs, drive to work and go over bumps in a box. So I don't know. So she's putting everything on memberships. Okay. Maybe that's just a strategy for her to earn more money. I ain't hating on that. So I don't think the woman lost her job. I had to just come and say that. So
But it's so coincidental where because Jason did that community wall post, and then like less than 24 hours later you see her memberships hike from 5.99 to 7.99. I'm like, well,
a
that might
community
be.
wall post, a community wall. Wait, a community wall post about what?
Jason put a community wall post up, and he was basically saying like, um that Ness basically lost his job. Then he did and then he did like some videos talking about how Ness lost her job. And then like less than 24 hours later, you see Ness's memberships hike from 5.99 to 7.99. And it's like she's moving everybody to the membership. So I'm like, she's really using YouTube as an income at this point. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know if y'all see it, but I see it.
but what's wrong with that though?
It's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, that's a sign that she probably did lose her job.
Well, why don't you be a good friend to her and make? I mean, you was paying for dinners, luxury dinners, state to state. Why don't you donate $100? Just like you donated to my light bill, you can help your friend out. I mean, y'all hear the conversation over here, correct? So could you help her out? Make a donation to her. I might can give her $5. That's about the highest I can go for her bitch ass. But I can give her $5 if the hoe
Well,
lost her job. But everybody deserves to eat.
Give me back a dollar
well,
a day for how many years?
well,
Huh?
The thing is, Brian, I don't just give to, I mean, if you don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Mm.
And that's the thing with her. She bit the hand that fed her. If we would, if even if we weren't dealing with each other anymore, even if we would have still remained friends, I would have made sure she was good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of person that I am. But the fact that she like effed everybody over, including myself, who helped her more than
Yeah.
anybody, I can't see myself doing nothing for her because she's an energy vampire, and
L-
she's bad luck. I can't do it.
Okay. And let me say this. Let me chime in real quick. Looking at you, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay. You a decent stud, nice looking stud. Why would you waste your talents? And I'm a gay man. And when I say that, that's not coming on to you. And I want you to understand that because y'all said some weird shit. And I'm like, why would she think I was coming on to her and she a whole stud and she know I'm gay? But like that's that weird shit I be talking about. People be doing fake shit when I just be showing love. But that's neither here or there. Y'all was talking shit and flagging channels behind the scenes. That I do
Wait.
know.
But I
But
wanted to say this,
anyway, we could talk about it later.
Brian.
Let's
Let
talk.
me
Let
say
me
this
finish my
though.
point.
Let me say
Let
this,
me
please,
finish my
Brian.
point.
Please let me have this, please,
Let me
because
finish my point,
but I
please.
know this, Brian. But let me say this: I have never ever flagged your platform. Never. There was no reason for me to flag your platform. Never have done that, and I will
Y'all
admit
was
everything.
doing hating shit
She
behind
did
the
that. I
scenes
don't know what she
when
did, but
y'all was
I've
in
never.
Miami and y'all hit Pizarro's chat. And
Brian,
remember,
I've
we
never
cussed
hit
each
your
other out like
platform. We
motherfucking
weren't
dogs.
beefing. We weren't beefing when I was in
But
Miami,
anyway,
and we never were beefing. We
listen
never
to
were beefing. We only fought the recent time that we fought. That's it.
listen
I've
to what I'm
never
telling you.
had a back and forth with you, Brian. There was no reason for
Listen,
me to go. Like, don't do that, bro. Like,
we
come. I'm
was
like, come
passing
on.
licks over there at Pizarro's channel. We did pass licks to each other.
Yes,
Me,
we did, but that
y'all
was in
tried to jump me when y'all
2025.
was in
I never
Miami at
hit
that.
your channel in 2023, 2024. Never hit your channel.
Listen to what
Never.
I'm telling you. When y'all was in Miami, okay, in that big ass penthouse where you let that girl, I don't know how you let that girl wear that romper for 3 days. Shame on you for not saying, honey, get in the tub, or ain't, don't you think it's time to, let's get dressed and go out? Like, why you let that woman wear that romper for 3 days, or did she put it on
You
every
don't
time
think
it
I
was time to
wasn't
chill?
trying? You don't think I wasn't trying to get her to get out and go to right across the street to the CVS to get some toiletries and to get some washables and some soaps? She didn't want to leave. She said she wanted to stay. It is a CVS across the street. I said, honey, there's a CVS across the street. I get you the shit. She had $900 in her pocket. I
Oh,
said, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. Because she
and
was
when
gonna
she
use
get
the
them,
$900 for her rent.
child, and she was out there partying. You see, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. All I'm trying to say is that, you really wasted your talents on that woman. You could do so much better. You can do 10 times better. You must have really loved her, is the point I'm trying to make. You must have really loved her, and you spoiled her. You got her eating 5-star meals, and you in California, and she waiting in motherfucking Seattle. You was really balling
Okay.
to her. And no, no, I'm saying that because that shows me how the depth of love you felt for this, for her. That's what I'm gonna say. I didn't mean to say this for her. Do you still love her? And do you
Mm-mm.
think that you could have did better than her? Are you doing better
Of
than that?
course. I
Okay.
mean, even Brianna seen the girls that I've messed with before Ness. I mean, of course I can do better. But I just thought she was gonna be grateful. If I downgraded, I was like, maybe she'll be grateful for what I could do and stuff like that. But it turned out that she started feeling herself. She started thinking she was a dime, she was a queen, and I was like, oh shit, I have to get the hell out of here.
Wait,
But you know what?
you was
But
with her
Brian, let me
when
tell you
she
something, Brian. I've
okay.
always been transparent with you. We've always been
Yeah.
family. We always been like family. Never ever hit your channel. Never hit your channel. I've never
Okay.
touched your channel. I would never do that. Me and
Listen.
anytime I got a problem with what's going on with between me and you, I hit you up. I'm never gonna hit your channel because at the end of the day, I want you to make money on here. I don't want you to make
Nah,
money.
listen to what I'm telling you. I take my ass to work this heat. I ain't no lazy nigga. I go to work, and I'm a business owner, and I'm just thriving and surviving in 2026. That's the goals. That's the work, income, billable hours. That's just what the goal is. So thank you so much. But
But
this
I
is
was
just
hurt when you said on Jay Wilson's that I hit your channel because I admit everything I do, and I've never done that to you. Never, ever.
listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I think that you should take it easy on this. She's going through stuff right now. If the girl did lose her channel, I don't wish that on my worst enemy because we all deserve not to be homeless and eat and live and just survive with the basics. I don't wish that for nobody. If the girl, I hope the stupid, excuse my language, see, I was about to cuss up. I hope the woman, if she did lose her job, I hope her resume can get her another position. I ain't gonna just hate on her, and even I don't like her for shit. I don't like her, just like she don't like me, and she disgusted by me. Baby, it is mutual, baby. Times 10 with me, love. Girl, your words,
Well, Brian,
huh?
can I ask you this question?
Mm-hmm.
Because she did feel like you were trying to strike her. So is this new attitude? Is she trying to strike you, and you trying to get like, oh, this is just? I'm happy this is the space you're in, because I don't
No,
believe you took the computer back page. I don't. Did you take her page? I don't think you took Brianna page. I think you
thank
just
you so much
took the
for
credit.
being honest, Uppity, and thank you for being a realist. Because if she showed the picture of her having one strike that I gave her, she showed the picture, right? It was on. You seen that community wall post where
Right. So
it was
we
only
did.
one.
Yep.
It was only one strike, and that was from me the day before. Okay, so how all of a sudden your channel is gone? This is a play. I hope she got her money. I hope she brought traffic to her new channel. Her backup channel's monetized. Congratulations, whatever. I didn't take nobody's shit, but all I know was I was getting my lick back at a bitch ass in a vulnerable moment. I can at least be honest and say that. Yeah, she was at a vulnerable moment. The man came out and said that she was on her camera washing herself with no soap in the shower. She was getting her back literally broken in the day before. And
Yeah,
the
but
next,
me and Heidi both said that, Brian. Me and Heidi both said that. We don't think that you took her channel. And if her channel was taken, it was
it's
a
not.
combination of a lot of people. And then somebody brought a receipt saying that Ness took it. I didn't see that receipt, but they said there was a receipt floating around that Ness took the channel. Not even
And
you,
let
but
me
I
say
never
this,
believed it was
uppity
you.
to Brian. Let me
Mhm.
say this. Um, I feel like it hurts. It hurts definitely to the core, Brian, when you go on Jay Wilson's raggedy ass panel and you
Yeah.
tell this man that I've done something wrong to you when you know me and you have been cool. I have given you
Well, didn't
Tresor's
you tell?
information, Tresor's
Uh
address. And I'm
uh.
like, damn, like,
Nope.
I've
Nope.
helped
Nope. 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 Nope.
and
Nope.
been an advocate for you, and you
And I
thinking that
understand. And
I'm not
likewise.
evil like this. I don't go after I at only person's channel I did something to was Deanna's, and I stopped that
I
because I
wish you
was
do
like,
it
she's a
again,
key
God forgive me.
figure. She's a
Don't
key
act like
figure.
Deanna. Don't do that.
She's a
Oh, I'm
key
sorry.
figure,
I
and
don't
I
fuck
would
with
have
her though.
never
I'm
done that
sorry.
if I wasn't intertwined with Ness, and I regret that. But at the end of the day, I've never done that, and after that, I stopped that because I said, at the end of the day, we all need each other. You know what I'm
But
saying?
listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not in the market of taking nobody channel.
But
I'm
you
being
go on Jay
honest.
Wilson and you made it seem like I did
Li-
something to you, Brian, and that
Listen to
hurt
what I'm
me.
telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm 1,000,000,000% certain that I seen ZX and Goosey arguing, and I said, you know what, bitch? When you brought your big ass up over there and you tried to kick me while I was down fighting with Passer, and you knew I was swinging, and you come up there talking about some money, letting him use it as a weapon to fight against me, I knew I was gonna get my lick back. When you do fucked up shit to me, I don't care. When you do fucked up shit to me, and then when Uncle Brian come back, now all of a sudden he's a snake in her grass, and I don't give a fuck. Stop doing shit to me. And then when I pass my lip back, now all of a sudden the whole beast. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. And I'm a stand. They know that that's my attitude that I have against these people. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody, subscriber or content creator, got to say. You could say what the fuck you want twice, bitch, 3 times. As long as you don't put your fucking hands up on me, I don't give a fuck what you say. So you sitting up here this heat all of a sudden. Now, I understand you have feelings. Okay, I understand it. I hear you. I'm listening. Okay. But at the same time, you told this girl, oh, Brian said something about, when Brian, she said something that she used against me when she said, and that's why this he don't even like you. And this
But
he
but 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 you gotta
Listen to it. No, you
understand.
got to let me finish
Okay, I'm
now,
sorry.
so
Okay,
you can understand. You can't
okay,
have it both ways because you're
okay,
talking about, oh, I was hurt and this and that. Well, I've been hurt as well when
I'm
you
sorry.
said that I
Okay,
was trying to get with you, or when I said that you look good. If you a nice looking stud, can I? I mean, ain't you trying to look like a boy? Ain't I gay? Don't you look like a boy? So don't it make it sense to say, okay, well, that's a nice looking stud. If that's what, okay, what's that me trying to get with you? You know I'm a gay ass motherfucker. I would never. I ain't never had no vajayjay ever in my motherfucking life. Because that's how gay my bitch ass is.
Brian
So,
never had a problem with that. Never. But
well,
the whole
I'm
thing
telling.
was, the whole
Mhm.
thing is that my stance when it comes to all that stuff or whatever.
I
My
don't
my
want. I
my
don't
thing
got nothing to
is
do with it.
my thing is that when I see you over on Jay Wilson's
You
and you
just
over here making it seem like I did something to you, you know damn well I ain't never did nothing to you. I
look,
never. I'm like, man, we
child.
used to talk behind the scenes and everything, and then I
Hold up.
sent you
Wait a
information. I'm
minute.
trying to
Hold up.
help you,
Talk
and
behind the
I'm like,
scenes. Wait a minute. Hold up. Slow down. This heat, slow down, please, and calm down. Talk
no,
behind
no,
the
no. I'm
scenes.
just
Now,
passionate. I'm not upset. I'm just passionate.
excuse me. If an
I'm just
email,
passionate.
if well, I understand you're passionate, and I get it. But if an email is talking behind the scenes, I can say that we emailed each other and I asked you to send this to Ness or do this or can you help me with this? I know, it, I'm not ashamed to say that I talked
But
with
I'm
you.
saying I'm an
Okay, so why you trying
advocate
to
though,
throw it out there
Brian. I'm
like it's
telling
a
you,
scandal?
I'm an advocate for you. I'm not no enemy of yours. I never
Well,
was. We never beefed until me and you we had an argument on Prazar's panel. That was like what, last year?
I ain't got
And
no
that was
problem with
it.
nobody. That's what I'm sticking to it. I don't have no problem. I want everybody to thrive, do good in 2026, meet up,
I'm not on that
link
Christian
up.
shit that you on. If you cross me, fuck you and fuck your life. Karma's gonna deal with you.
Wait,
That's
that
the
what you?
way that I
Oh,
respond.
I'm about to
I
say
don't
that's how you
believe in none of
feel
that
about me.
Jesus, Jehovah bullshit, fake
Wait,
shit. I
hold
believe
up.
in karma gonna get your ass,
Uh-uh.
and I'm gonna
Jehovah,
step
please forgive
aside.
her for
I'm
that.
a step aside for karma to take care of these people because
For-
I'm not. If Ness lost her job, It's not my job to step in for karma.
I
She done
mean, but you
fucked
can help
over
your
too
friend.
many.
All
Let me
right, give her
say this, Brian.
$20.
She done fucked over too many people for me to come in and try to help her when I was trying to help her a long time ago, and her stupid ass didn't listen. Now she can't afford $5 for a chicken box. So I ain't got time for that shit. Karma already stepped in. So I don't interfere with karma. I don't believe in no Jesus. I don't believe in no fucking Jehovah. I'm a Hindu. My
Hold up. Now,
family's
I mean, you ain't
Hindu.
gotta say fucking
Okay?
Jehovah like that, though.
But
You
it's
ain't got to add no
fake.
extra F
It's
word to
fake.
it. You
It's
do not have.
fake.
That's
It's a fake
disrespectful.
ass religion.
When you
It's a
know
fake
I'm a
ass
Jehovah
religion.
Witness, why would you say that? You see what I'm
But it's
talking about?
fake
You
though. It's
this
fake.
he
We got the people
It's
talk
fake.
down.
and
Listen
I
to each
think
other. Okay,
I think
you
that
tell people
Hindu and
listen to
Buddhism is
Brian. Let
fake
Brian
And you
too.
talk. Go
might
ahead,
do,
Brian.
and that's
I think
okay. I
that
don't have a
Hindu,
I don't get
that
offended by
Indian,
that.
Pakistani shit you be doing is fake too. I think your religion
Okay,
is
and that's
fake. You
perfectly
ain't got to
fine.
say
I don't
shit
get
about no
offended by
Jehovah
that.
like
I don't
that.
get offended by that, Brian,
But
but I'm
still though,
telling you
don't be
my stance.
disrespectful.
But I'm
Don't be
just saying my
disrespectful.
stance is I think that fake, that Christian Jesus shit, I think is fake. I think that Buddhist, not to be the Buddhist, but I think that Jehovah shit, I think that shit's fake. And I think it was all created by a cracker to indoctrinate Negroes to fucking control them and shit like that, to do what they wanted them to
So I
do.
done
And that's
seen.
just the
Hold
truth
up, I
of it and
quit.
shit like that. And
Hold up,
even
I
if you
quit.
look it up, you see crackers created that shit. So it's fake.
Hold
So
up, I quit.
look up where that shit come
Let me
from, and then you come back
respond.
and tell me if that shit's real. While you
Listen.
over
Let's
here
talk.
basing your
Listen.
life on that shit.
And let's not do
Let's
this. Let's not
talk.
go to religion, but let Brian respond back, and we're gonna get off
Yeah.
religion. Go
I
ahead.
don't mind having a conversation. You ain't got to get mad,
No,
girl.
no, no, I'm not mad. I'm just passionate. My bad. My bad.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. And just like I can say that about you, I respect that you don't believe in shit and you think that just the world just created humans and you're just here, okay? I I can respect that
I said
about you too.
Hindu,
No, 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 no.
Hindu,
Please let me finish.
Hindu. I
Pl-
didn't say I didn't. I never said. I said I
please
grew
let
up
me finish.
Hindu.
Please
So
let
I
me
never
finish.
said that the world was just created. That's not the
Edie,
truth.
we gotta be fair, Edie. You gotta let him talk, Edie. You gotta be fair. He
No,
was
but he's
quiet.
trying to make it. But I'm just correcting
No,
him
but
because
Edie,
he.
you the one that. But hold on, Edie.
But I'm
Let him
correcting him
respond
because
back,
he
and
made it
then you
seem as
talk.
though I just
He gets
he
it. He
made.
gets it.
But let me just say this,
I know,
uppity.
but you
He
gotta
made
let
it
him
seem as
respond.
though I just think the world
You
just
said, but
came.
Edie, you said
Uh-huh.
F Jehovah, F Christianity. You said a lot of things, and but you left out the
Okay.
Hindu part.
I
That's on your
said
behalf.
that. I just said that. I
But you
said
said
that
that
just to.
now. I know you're trying to get it through his head now. You're trying to get it through
Mhm.
his head now. But when you were saying fuck all the religions, you left
I
out
said that
except
before I
Hinduism
said
because
fuck
I'm
all the
Hindu.
religions. I mentioned Hindu
Mhm.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I said
Yeah,
that.
okay, that's fine. But let him respond
Okay,
uninterrupted.
I'm
That's why he came
sorry.
back
I'm
to you.
sorry, Brian.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Go
It's a
ahead.
bunch of shit. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. And you know what? This you
Hey
might have had
TT, what up, boo? Go ahead.
you must have had you a few drinks. And listen, I ain't no hater, cause baby, I'm smoking right now. Okay, I listen. I'm not no hater. Look, and I ain't judging you either. But don't play with me in Jehovah. If you know that I'm a Jehovah Witness, why would you go as far to be as disrespectful like that and say fuck Jehovah? So now, since you said that, and now you said you're Hindu, I'm gonna say fuck Hindu. Whatever the fuck them Indian people be Hindu or whatever they be doing. Don't do Jehovah, especially around me. Girl, are you crazy? And that was rude. It was disrespectful. And that's the entitlement that you live by. Because your dad is wealthy, you know that don't impress me for goddamn shit. I understand you're rich and this and that. Congratulations, but you ain't gonna play with me in my religion. Have respect. That's rude. Fuck Jehovah. No, bitch, fuck you. Don't be doing. If you know I'm a Jehovah Witness, why would you be doing that like that? That's very rude. And that's all I got to say. But so you say you
Uh,
Hindu, well, fuck Hindu too. Back at you. And we can
well, you
move
know
on. We
what?
can move
I'm
on
so
about it. We can move on.
okay, and that's the thing that I'm
Uh huh.
secure in my belief
Well,
system,
good.
and I don't get offended by that
I do though.
because,
I'm sorry that I'm not
but
you.
that's see, that's the thing. If
I'm
you
not
truly
you.
think
All I can be is me, and that
okay, but if you
and the
truly think that shit, if you
Sagittarius that I
and that's
am,
okay,
the
but
Sagittarius that I am.
He's
It
a
makes
stubborn.
my
Yeah, let's please move on. And I was bigger him as a no. Hold on, Edie. No,
let me
hold on, Edie.
also
As a
okay.
Sagittarius, Mama's a Sagittarius. He gave you that op. You said this. He said that. We can move on to more appropriate topics. That's
But wait,
less.
let me respond, please.
look. She's
Um,
entitled, but
You
okay, you're
initiated it,
how am
rich.
I
Edie. How you gonna respond?
entitled? I'm responding to what you said. My
Rich
thing
person.
is
Okay.
that do I think that your beliefs has did I mean have you researched where your
I'm
beliefs came
I'm
from?
not
Have you
researching
really
shit. I'm
researched
let me
where
let me tell you
okay,
what I
so if you
let me
okay, but
tell you what I researched.
let me finish because you
Yeah,
said you
go ahead,
heard me out. Let me hear me
What
out.
summer
So
breeze? You want the loop?
if
and
you
I'm gonna
haven't
want to
did the groundwork
I'm gonna
of
want to
where
respond.
okay, but let me finish. If you
Mm-hmm.
haven't did the groundwork of where your belief system comes from, you can't tell me I'm wrong because I did the
Oh, you're
research of
definitely
where
wrong.
your belief system comes from, and that's why
You're
I'm telling
definitely
you
wrong. 1,000% wrong.
I'm definitely telling you that shit's
And
fake.
you over there
It's
worshiping your
fake.
false god, a
It's
Hindu.
fake.
Yeah,
I ain't never
It's
heard of no
fake.
shit
hold
like
on. Can
that.
It's
Uppity
fake.
say
And
something real
there's
quick?
nothing about
Can
no
Uppity say
false
something
gods
real
or
quick?
nothing
Can
like that
Uppity,
or
That's a false
whatever.
god.
Because
Edie,
if you really want to,
Edie,
That's
if
a
you
false
really
Brian,
god.
want to get down
Brian
to
and
the,
Edie.
but
Hindu.
uppity, let me have this
Oh my
between me and
God.
him real
That's a
quick.
false
Let me do
god.
this. But if you really want to get into that or
No, I
whatever,
don't. But it's a false god. I
but the
know
thing
without a
is,
doubt it's a false
but
god.
you didn't let me finish though, because I
Go
let you
ahead.
have that
Go
Jehovah
ahead.
bullshit.
Go
So
ahead, false
let
god
me have
Hindu.
mine. Let me have mine, and I'm gonna let you
No,
have
no,
yours.
no, 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 no.
Now,
False
the whole
god
thing
Hindu.
is, and that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, you the one with mental illness, though.
Hey,
So how
you
the
got
fuck
it
is
as well
Jehovah
too.
helping
We all
you?
got it.
You struggling
I
out
don't
here
got no
in real
mental
life.
illness,
So
nigga.
how
Yo,
is Jehovah
I
helping
do
you?
think
Maybe
we
you need,
all are a bit
but the
throwed off.
majority of the people who are incarcerated believe in that bullshit you believe in that the
So,
cracker
so
gave
I
you,
got mental illness because I believe
that
in
the
Jehovah.
cracker
Is what you're
gave
telling
you,
me?
that the cracker
Unbelievable.
gave you, that the cracker gave you. You don't even
This
know the
he,
origin. You don't
this
know the
he,
origin of the shit that you believe in, but you trying to tell me that I'm wrong
this he,
and
this
and I
he.
don't even
Calm
believe in
down.
I don't truly believe in nothing
Calm
really. If
down.
you really want to call me an atheist, you can call me an
Yeah, I
atheist.
think
But
you are. I think you're a
I'm saying
satanic
that
person too, as
bullshit
well.
that the
But
cracker
that's
gave
neither.
you, you
That's neither
believe in
here or
that
there.
bullshit that the
I
cracker
think you
gave you
believe
and
in
it hasn't
Satan. I
benefited your
really do,
life.
but that's
That
neither
shit
here or
ain't
They
there.
go
benefited
at
your
it.
life. That's not true
But go ahead
spirituality
on.
because true
Hey,
spirituality ain't got shit
Go
to
ahead
do
on
with what.
this heat.
And this is what you've been conflicted by, Brian.
And
Let me
then
tell
you
you
calling
this.
somebody
What you've
mentally
been
ill. We
conflicted
all
by
throwed
is.
off.
Let
But
me tell you
yeah,
this, Brian. Let me. Oh, why you ain't let me finish?
go
What
ahead.
you've been conflicted by? You've been conflicted
Go ahead.
by what? You've been conflicted by who you slept with and shit like that. True spirituality, us Hindus, Buddhists know. We know true spirituality don't have shit to do with who you sleep with.
What are
Because
you
at the end of the
talking
day, once
about?
we pass on, we none of that matters.
What the
So
fuck are you talking about though?
you sound like you sound fucking crazy
I'm trying to ask you what the fuck.
when you listen to
No, you
Hindus
sound
and
crazy
when
and
you
you're
listen to
drunk.
Hindus
You're
and you
drunk.
listen to Buddhists and shit like that,
Look,
and
this
we
nigga
listening to
drunk.
you
Look, you're
talk
drunk.
about how your
But you calling
God
somebody
doesn't like
crazy. Okay.
gays and how your
I can
God
admit I
doesn't
am
like who you
crazy
sleep with and shit like that,
at
you're
times.
conflicted. But I've never been conflicted. I've never been conflicted. You grew up in a religion that was indoctrinated, that was given to your from your slave masters and shit like that or whatever. I don't live like that. That's not my shit. You don't know the origin of your fucking religion, so you
You don't
can't
know
have
what you're
that
talking
conversation
about.
with me. Until you know the origin of where your shit comes from that you believe in, you
Well,
can't
tell me where
talk
to
to
go
me about no
research it
fucking
at.
spirituality. You can't talk to me about that shit. When
Tell
you're
me where to
eating
go
dead
research
flesh
it
and
at,
shit
then.
like that, you can't talk to me about spirituality because I'm always gonna trump you. We ahead of y'all motherfuckers. And the fact that you can't learn
What,
outside,
nigga?
and
You
the fact that you ain't
look this.
took the time to learn outside of your form of spirituality lets me know how dense you are. Because if you truly felt like the shit that you
Oh my
believe in is true,
god,
then you would learn
you
outside of
are a
your form
buzz
of
killer. I think I
spirituality
lost
and
my
you would
high.
know what the fuck you're talking about.
I
But you
lost my
don't.
high.
I
It's
learn
just
about
see
all
you.
religions
You
because
ain't
I want to
interested
know
in the
what the fuck
conversation. I
everybody
like
believes in.
conversation. I don't like all this
I want to
screaming and
know what
yelling.
everybody believes in and
You
shit
just
like
killed
that. I'm
my
not just
high.
trying to learn about what I know.
Well,
I want to know
well,
what
it's
everybody believes
nice.
in, but you know shit about Hinduism. You know shit about
Hinduism is out
Buddhism.
of
Maybe
control.
you
I'm
need to
not
switch
screaming and
over
yelling
because you're
with
not
her.
even
She's
secure with
angry.
yourself
Look, she's
believing in
mad. Look,
Jehovah. You're
look,
not
Oh my
secure with
God.
yourself
look.
believing in
Out of
Jehovah.
control.
You're not secure with
Okay.
yourself because of that cracker ass religion that ain't even real. That fake ass shit.
Is that what
Okay,
you're
That ain't
Healy.
saying?
did shit
Okay,
for you.
Healy. Let's not. Okay, let's leave the region. That's
Baby,
what
let
I
her
initially
It
talk.
ain't
wanted to
did
stop this
nothing for you.
conversation.
Ain't helped you
No,
at
Look,
Healy.
all.
No,
look,
Healy.
look at her.
Stop.
Look, let her
Stop.
talk.
Stop. Stop.
No,
Brian, let me
let me
talk. Brian,
talk.
let me
Sure,
talk.
let me talk because this is a
No,
passionate
you have been
conversation,
Ooh.
uppity.
talking.
You're not
You
You're
have
gonna
been
just
know.
going on
angry
and
at
on
This is
about 10
Jehovah
something that
minutes
gonna
he needs
about
to
strike you
this.
hear
down. That's what's
because
gonna
he
happen. He
he
No,
gonna
was
we
he
strike
was
don't.
your
This
so
is
ass
not a
down.
conflicted with
conversation
his
about
own
religion.
sexuality
This
Jehovah
is
gonna
to
not a
strike your ass.
Jehovah
conversation about
bullshit.
He gonna
religion.
strike
You
your
think
ass
this
down. Watch
Jehovah
while you're talking
bullshit,
Stop.
about him. You
and
don't know what you're
Jehovah
talking
is
about.
fake. It's
I
all
don't
He's
like
fake.
gonna
religion
strike
to
your
fit
Stupid.
bitch
its
ass
exact
down.
Y'all all
reason.
sound like broken records.
I'm trying not to
Jehovah is
mute
gonna strike you
nobody,
down,
but
girl.
please let me
Oh my
talk. Please
God,
let me
Jehovah
talk.
done strike me down because
He
Please
gonna
I'm
let me,
strike
living
your
better
ass
Healy,
than you
down.
though.
You
stop.
I'm
got
living better than you though.
he
The
gonna strike
majority
Oh
of
my
the
you
people
and
that are
God.
Hindu, whoever
Can
the
we
incarcerated
fuck that
stop
believe in
this?
that
is.
fake ass shit that
Hindu.
you believe in. The
That's some
people that
goddamn
Yeah, I
believe in
know
the
I
shit
gotta
cartoon
that you
come.
believe in are
Indian
incarcerated.
Bangladeshi
The
type of
people
shit,
that
girl.
believe in
Fuck
the
that
shit that
shit.
you believe in are mostly
Goddamn
dead
snake.
and shit like that or whatever. But you trying to
Healy.
tell me about
Girl, that's a
spirituality?
false
You're
god,
not
and
gonna
that's
trump
false
me when it
religion.
comes to
Oh
Jehovah gonna
Lord.
spirituality.
strike y'all
When you're
bitch
still
asses
eating
down.
dead
Brian.
animals,
That's what's
when
gonna
you're still
happen. He
eating
gonna
dead
strike y'all
animals,
bitch
you can't
asses
tell me
down.
Oh
about
Over there
Lord.
spirituality. Because
in
until you
motherfucking
stop eating
India,
dead
shitting on
animals, you
beaches
can't
and
talk to
shit.
me about
He gonna strike y'all
spirituality.
motherfucking
You can't
Indian
talk to
motherfuckers
me
down.
about
Wait, hold
spirituality
on.
until
I'm
you stop eating
spiritual.
dead animals.
You don't talk about
Until
Healy?
you
No,
stop
no, no, no,
eating
no.
dead
He
flesh,
gonna strike you
until you
bitches
stop
down.
eating dead flesh,
Jehovah,
you
don't
can't
get him
tell me
just
about
yet, baby. How dare you
spirituality.
talk
No,
about
You
I'm very
can't
Jehovah?
tell me
spiritual and
about
I eat dead
spirituality,
animals.
That's the
Brian.
God.
I'm very
You
spiritual.
can't
Like,
tell me
I won't
about
even get
How
into
dare
this
you
spirituality
talk
when you're
argument.
about
Like,
eating
I'm
Jehovah
not
dead
like
about to
that?
go
Jehovah
flesh.
into
gonna
this
get you. You
bullshit.
better hope he have mercy
Oh
on you.
my
Oh my
God.
God.
You
Oh my
better hope he
God.
have
I'm living
mercy
better
on
than
you.
you. What
I
the fuck
can't
are you
believe
talking
you.
about? You better
I
hope.
can't.
Okay, thank you, because I don't feel like screaming. I don't want to talk about religion anymore. Now, let's be fair. You initiate this conversation. You said you wanted to answer, and you have been going on a rant at this point. So he said he's going to move past it. Hopefully, Brian, you're going to continue
Oh
with your
yeah.
word, move
Oh
past
yeah.
it. So let's talk about something else because at the end of the day, we cannot argue with nobody that helps them get through life. We will never know the true answer until we up out of here, will we? So we'll see each other in the next lifetime
But all I'm
and
saying
pop out
is,
shit.
and that's
And
true, and
no,
that's
no,
very
no,
true,
no, no,
uppity.
no, no.
No,
That's
no,
not
I'm
all I'm
about to
saying.
cut it right
We
here. I'm
are
about to cut it
moving
right here. I'm
forward.
about
No
to
more
finish
talk
it right
about
here. And
Jehovah
Look,
the only
she's
thing I wanted to
entitled.
say, the only thing I
Hinduism.
wanted to
That's
say
it.
before you ended, I just wanted to
She's
say that if
entitled.
your life has not been benefited by any of that shit that you
No,
believe in,
Heidi,
you
we're
might
not
need to
gonna
go
say
back to the
that.
drawing
The
board. That's
fact that
all.
he's here is just like, no, Heidi, let me tell you
Go back to
something
the
like,
drawing
oh,
board.
but let me tell you about
Jehovah.
what you just try to end it with. You can't end it like that because at the end of the day, he believe in Jehovah, you believe in
All day, every
Hinduism,
day.
and y'all right here today.
Jehovah is
And
my
how has
And
that
on
one
them
true
benefited
different
your
God.
paths.
life?
So
My
that's what I'm
How has
only
trying
that
to say.
God.
Like,
benefited your
we're
life?
not ending
You're
a
trying
lie,
to
we're
He's
curse
my
ending the
me
no
one true
Heidi.
fucking
God.
We are
God
not
as if
ending
you're
a
Jehovah, don't
God
lie,
and you
we
strike
are
her
suck.
ending
down
the
just yet.
discussion. saying we're ending the discussion about
Okay.
religion
It ain't
because
too late
that's
for the
your right and
change.
that's his right. he could say what he want, and like as you
Right.
initiated,
It ain't too
you
late for
you
her to
did
change,
initiate it.
It
Jehovah.
ain't
So
too late
he,
for you to
you
change.
can't
I'm
do
living
that.
better than
Please,
But I'm
you.
just
Jehovah,
trying
Maybe
to
you
let
need
watch
to
you know
over
believe
her
in
that.
and
what
keep
But
I'm
her
no,
believing
safe.
Edie,
in.
And please
I know
forgive
Maybe you
her.
need
Edie,
to believe
but
in what
no,
I'm
no, no,
believing.
no,
Forgive
no,
her.
no,
Up,
In
and
no,
you
son
no,
need to
no,
name,
no.
Jesus
stop. Up,
Christ,
Oh
and you
my
need
God,
to
I
amen.
don't want
stop
to do
because
another
let me
30.
say this. Let me say this.
He,
Please
Maybe
forgive
no,
you
we're
her,
need
not
to
talking
believe
Jehovah.
in
about
what I
religion no
believe
more.
in.
Forgive her.
Uppity, you
We're
need to
moving
stop.
past that.
Uppity.
We're
Let
moving
me just
past
say this.
that.
Maybe you need to
No,
believe in
no
what
more
I
letting it
believe
say
in
nope, nope, nope,
because
nope,
I'm
nope. I
living
don't
better
hear
than you.
nothing.
So your
Please
God ain't
forgive
doing
her,
shit for you.
Jehovah.
Your
What?
God ain't doing shit for
Please.
you,
I got a
Brian.
roof.
Your God
I
ain't doing
got a
shit for
house.
you.
Bitch,
Your
I don't
God
give
ain't
a
doing
fuck
shit
what
for
you say,
You
you.
ho.
So how
no,
the
I'm
fuck are
he
you
asking
gonna
no,
tell
God
me
not
you
to
what to
strike your
believe
bitch
in
ass
when I'm living
down.
better than you
niggas
though?
I
When
don't
I'm
give a
living
fuck
niggas
if
better
you
wanna
than
argue
you,
rich or
about
nigga.
not,
religion.
When I'm living
okay?
better than
That's your
you.
daddy
When my
money.
fucking mental is
That
better
is
than
your
yours.
daddy
You're on
money, bitch.
medication, nigga.
Every
When you
hospital
need
has a Dr.
substitutes for
Patel
your
in there,
everyday
bitch.
life.
Every
That's what you
hospital from
need.
the
Oh my
So we're
south to
not
the
the
north
God.
same.
has a
So
Dr.
Jehovah ain't
Patel.
doing
Your
shit
daddy
for you,
is a
nigga.
doctor.
You
That's
live in
your
a
daddy
basic
money,
ass
bitch.
fucking
And
life,
you
and you don't
spend
know
your
what the
daddy
fuck you
money.
talking about,
And
and
then
you
you
don't know the
fronting on an
origin of
ugly bitch like
where that shit
Ness.
comes
You
from.
had low
So when you until
self-esteem
you
that you
find
said
out the
that you sat there and
origin of
spent
where
your
that
daddy
shit come
money
from,
on an
then you can
ugly
have that
horse-faced
conversation
bitch
with
like
me.
Ness
But until
with a
then, until
goddamn
you study
abnormal
other
lip.
religions,
Are you
until you
stupid,
study
girl?
other
Girl,
forms of
fuck you is what you
spirituality,
say, ho.
you can't have a
Anyway, uppity,
spirituality
thank you and have a
contest
good
with
night. I
me
had a
because
nice
you're
night.
going to
Fuck this
Thank
lose.
you,
bitch.
You're
Brian.
going to
She
Thank you
lose
for
dated
because you're
coming
somebody
up.
like
failing in
Thank you.
life.
Ness. That
You're
says a
failing
Thank
in
lot.
you for
life,
coming
and
up,
Jehovah ain't doing
She
Brian.
shit to help
dated
you, bitch.
somebody like
And
Ness
fuck
and then tricked her
Jehovah,
daddy
fuck
money
Yes, I
off
Jehovah,
didn't
on
mean to
because
cut
that
somebody
you off.
who
shit's
a bitch
fake,
who ain't even
because
had
that
her
shit's
Thank you
kids.
fake,
for coming
and
You
up,
I don't
sat in
Brian.
a
I
believe in none of
appreciate
hotel
that
room with
you.
a
shit, like
bitch
I
who ain't
said.
changed
And
her
Uppity ain't gonna
clothes for
stop me
3
from
days
saying that
and
shit is
was on a
fake, nigga.
motherfucking
That
period,
shit's
hoe.
Clearly.
fake.
This
It's
heat, fuck
fake.
you, bitch. And
It's fake.
Jehovah
It's fake
might
though,
strike
but
your
it's
bitch
fake.
ass
But it's
down, bitch. You
fake.
better get on the
It's
right
fake.
team, hoe.
I don't give a
And
fuck
fuck what you're
about none of that
saying.
shit you
Bye,
talking
uppity.
about.
Have a
I
good
said
night.
it's fake and it's fake. Get your fat ass off the fucking link.
Nah, that wasn't nice. You literally started this. Why are you so aggravated? It's
But it's
like you
not
made
about being
yourself mad.
aggravated. But I'm like, dude, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I'm like, bro, like you
I
talking about
can.
Jehovah. But
No,
I'm
let me
trying
be
to
a
tell
friend to
you,
you
I'm trying
because
to
no,
tell
no,
you
no,
where
no,
I'm
no.
coming from. Let me tell you
Heedy,
where I'm coming
Heedy,
from.
you still
Let me
rage
tell
baiting.
you
Can
where
I
I'm
say
coming
something?
from,
Can
uppity.
I
Let me tell
say
you where I'm
something?
coming
Can I
from.
say something?
Okay.
It's not. I'm not. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness or Hinduism. I am spiritual though, even though I do eat dead flesh. I do consider myself spiritual. But let me just say this: the only thing I'm saying to you is this: you literally started this, and you basically are making yourself mad at this point because he was gonna let it go. You started this saying "f Jehovah, f Christianity, f this and f that." Rewind the tape.
Oh
That's
no,
what you
no, no,
did.
no, no, no.
So no,
But
no,
I'm
no,
not.
no.
But
Let
I'm
me
not
finish. Let
denying.
me
I'm not
finish.
denying
Let
any of
me
that,
finish.
uppity.
You
I'm not
cannot argue.
denying that. I'm not
No, I
denying
know
it.
you
I'm
can't
not
deny
denying
it.
it. But the
But
point of
I
my I'm
can't. But
trying to
I
make.
also Haiti.
But the point
I
that
did
I'm
not
trying to
finish my
make,
point. I did
uppity, the
not
point
finish
that
my
I'm
point.
trying to make, I'm
Oh
not
no, no, no,
denying
no,
any
no.
of
You
that.
can't
I'm
make a
not
point until I
denying
make
it. I don't
one.
give a fuck. I don't care about me trying to start shit. I said, okay, I started it. Cool. But the point that I'm trying to make is that don't tell me about your fucking spirituality and you out here mentally fucking damn near insane, hearing voices and shit like that, trying to tell me what the fuck I should be believing in, and you out here broke as a fucking security guard, damn near 40 years old, Brian. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
Did you get
Because
it
you
off
want to
your
get my
system?
tax bracket, you will never be in my tax bracket. Stand down. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking
Haiti,
about.
calm
So
down.
maybe
I'm
you
trying to
need to
help you
go
out.
back to the
Oh my
drawing
god.
board if your shit ain't helping. Whatever you believe in ain't helping you mentally. If it ain't helping you on a mental level to where you can go through
Oh
life
god.
sanely and shit like that or whatever, and you ain't gotta worry about shit. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me shit when you struggling out here. When you gotta go and get a gun permit so you can make $15 an hour, nigga. You better sit the fuck down. Stop talking to me, bitch. Because the majority of the motherfuckers who are in the prisons are Christians and fucking Jehovah and all that, all believing that bullshit, that cracker ass religion. They the motherfuckers that's locked up, believing in that fake ass shit, bitch. So maybe you need to believe in what I believe in or whatever. whatever, or maybe you need to tap into some African spirituality. Maybe you need to tap into some other forms of shit because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bitch. And you can't talk about spirituality with me when you still eating dead flesh. Because somebody who's truly spiritual don't eat shit that's dead. Don't eat shit that's been shitting on the fucking ground, that's been farting and shit and pissing on the fucking ground and shit like that. That's something that got a soul. You don't eat shit like that, nigga. So you're not on my fucking level. Stop talking to me, nigga. You're not in my tax bracket. You will never be in my tax bracket.
Are you done? So I could say my point
I'm
without
done, Uppity.
interruption.
Let's move on. Let's move
Oh,
on with the
thank you. No,
conversation.
no, we're not gonna move
Sorry.
on. We're not gonna move on
Sorry. Because
now
my
because I
uppity is
tried to
my
move on for
sibling. I
10
love
minutes.
my uppity.
No, now you
I
gotta be. Now you got to listen. Now you got to listen
okay. Okay.
because I feel like you just went on a whole rant out your body, and I don't understand why. Like I was trying to tell you, you said fuck Jehovah, fuck this Christianity, and you did not say fuck Hinduism because that's what you celebrate. So when Brian turned around, because like I said, you're the one that said that unprovoked. So when Brian turned around and did the same thing after you mentioned what you was a part of, because he did feel like you was more atheist than anything. He agreed with you on that point. But you was so out your body and sensitive to your religion, but you're not creating empathy for how he felt about his religion. And I've been actually like 10 minutes ago, like, let it go. He said, I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, and I'm gonna let it go. And you just kept going and like you started it and you just like worked yourself up into a frenzy. So I feel like maybe
Um,
you need to connect more to the
but I never
meditation
said that I
part of
didn't
it. But
start
no,
it.
I'm still talking. You went
I never said
on
I
for like
didn't
20
start
minutes.
it though.
No, 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 no,
I never
B, it's
said
all
I
right.
didn't start
No,
anything.
no, you cannot do
I
that.
never said I didn't start it. So we can move.
You did
I
admit
never
it,
said I
but
didn't
I'm still
start it.
talking.
I
Now why
never
you
said I
unmute
didn't
yourself?
start it.
You
I
talked
admitted
about
that I
it.
started
You
it.
I know you did. I
Okay,
know
so
you
what are we
did.
talking about? I started it. I
Well, will
started
you
it
let me finish talking? And then you can know what we're talking
because
about.
there's no
Like
nothing
you
to hold me
literally keep
accountable. I've
interrupting
already
every
admitted what I
conversation.
did.
No, it's not that way. You just went here and you repeated yourself like 20 times and I didn't say nothing. So let me say my point. I get to a certain point and you just start talking again. Hold on, Brian. I see you there. I'm gonna bring you up. I just want to bring this point up. You started this. So when somebody give you back that same energy, you cannot be mad. If I would have sat here and said, um, fuck
I'm not
Jehovah,
mad, uppity.
and then
I'm
no,
not
no, no, no,
mad.
no, I can't tell because you not letting nobody talk. So if I would have came up here and said fuck Jehovah, and Brian came to me and said, because I was brought up
I
in the
was
pit,
rebutting to
let
what
me
his
finish.
response
You're
is. I
not
was
letting nobody
rebutting.
talk. Do you not see that
But I
part of
was
the
rebutting.
conversation?
I'm
No,
being
I don't
passionate
want to
about
hear
my
from you right now.
stance.
I'm talking, and I have a
I'm being
cold, and you make
passionate.
me
I'm not mad
yell.
about
You're making me
anything.
yell.
But I'm not
No,
mad
yes,
though,
you did.
uppity.
Yes,
So
you
you're
did.
not. That's
You're
not
not
true.
letting nobody.
I'm
You
not mad
know,
about
fuck it.
nothing.
I don't care about this conversation anymore. Let it go, left. I don't care.
Okay, good. Cause I'm not mad about nothing. I'm passionate. Know the difference.
You are passionate, but a passionate person would be quiet. Like I let you be passionate, and I'm trying to take my little
Okay,
part.
but I've
And every
already
time I
admit.
get to a
Okay,
certain
but I
point, you
admitted to
keep
the
over
fact
talking.
what you
I
said. I
acknowledge
said you
that you
said
admitted that
that.
you started it, but I'm trying to
Okay,
tell
so
you,
what did you? What are you
one
trying to
part
tell
is
me?
admitting
You
that you
already
started
said that
it,
I
and the other
started
part is,
it.
but you're not taking accountability.
I
Why are
am.
you
I said I
arguing with
started
him?
it. I
If
said
you
I
started
started
it,
it.
why you mad? Because he said
Okay,
the
that's
same
taking
thing back to you.
accountability. That's taking
If I tell someone,
accountability.
hold on, let me make it basic. If I tell somebody fuck your mother, and then they come back with fuck my mother, I'm not gonna give
I'm
them a
not
whole
upset
speech
about
about
nothing he
how my mama
said.
is so much better than they
I'm
mama.
not upset about
And I
nothing he
started
said.
this
I just
shit. My
disagree. I
mama could totally be
disagree.
better. But if my mama
No,
was
but I
better, but you're not
disagree. I
showing an
disagree.
example, but you're not
No, but
showing an example of the religion that you're
I'm
bragging
not
about.
upset about nothing he said. I disagree.
So
I
then let
disagree. That's
people
it.
talk. If you're not upset, you don't have
Okay,
to overtalk
but
nobody talk.
okay.
So what are you doing? So
But
Brian
no,
is
but
here.
I'm
Can
just
you be
saying,
here for
like, all
Brian?
I was saying,
Oh
I just had a
no.
better
Oh no.
rebuttal. That's
You told
it.
me to be quiet and fuck everything and this and that.
But
And I was
no,
like,
I
okay,
was
I'm
just
like,
saying, let me get my stuff off.
yeah, and then I'll let you have
Let me and
it.
him go
And I
back and
did, and you
forth.
won't even let
Let
me
me
talk
and
on my
him
own
go back and
page.
forth because this is a conversation between me and him.
It wasn't
Let
a
me and
back
him
and
go
forth.
back
You
and
was
forth,
over talking
and then after, and
everybody.
if you don't want to talk
You
about that
never
no
let
more, we can
nobody
move
talk,
on.
including me.
And if
You're
you
doing
didn't
it
want to
right
talk
now.
about that no more, we can move on. That's it. we can move on. If you
No,
don't want to
but
talk
you didn't
about
let
that,
nobody
it's
talk
up to
about it.
you.
You wanted to get it
No,
all out,
no, no,
what you
no,
wanted
no,
to
no.
say,
All I
and then
said
the
was
minute I wanted
if
to
you
talk, you
haven't
said, let's move
researched the
on.
origin
We
of
tried
your
to
or
move
what
on
you
20
believe
minutes
in, you
ago.
can't have that conversation
That's
with me.
fine.
If
So
you can't
are
have
you
that
done with the
conversation with me if
conversation
you
at this
haven't
point?
researched the
Are you
origin.
done?
That's all
Are
I'm
we done?
saying. If you haven't
Are we
researched the
done?
origin, then we
Are
can't have
we
that
done with this
conversation. I
conversation?
mean, but you're still talking about it. We could have
Oh,
moved
No, I'm
on.
not.
We'll move
I didn't
on to
get
the
to
next
talk about
fucking
it
topic.
uninterrupted.
The
I
fuck
didn't
are
get
oh.
you
to
talking
talk
about?
uninterrupted like you. You talked
Okay, but what
uninterrupted.
else do
I
you want to talk
couldn't.
about? What's the next topic?
Anyway, that's what I
The
want. That's
fuck? Like, I'm
thank
like,
you,
okay,
Edie.
you said
Thank
you
you,
want to move
Edie.
on, but you're
Thank
still talking
you.
about it.
Thank you, Edie. Yeah, I am because I wanted to say my point uninterrupted. But clearly that's not gonna happen. I could talk about it another lot if I feel included to. But anyway, Brian, what do you have to say? I know
Well,
I see you came back. What's up?
yeah, all I want to say is that God is good. I know some people are born with silver spoons in their mouths and they use daddy's money and stuff like that. But I get up and I go to work. I ain't no lazy man like some of these lazy men. I get up, I make an honest living. And yeah, she did help me with my light bill, and I'll be forever grateful because she just gave it to me willingly, and I'm still thankful. But I don't care what she got to say, and I forgive her for even saying that. And when the stupid bitch sober up, we can have a conversation. I
We can
don't
have
care
a
what she got.
conversation now. Why?
Oh
Why I gotta
no,
be
no,
stupid? How
you're
am I
angry.
stupid? How am
You're
I stupid?
angry.
I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I'm not angry
Nah,
about
hell no. I
nothing.
just
There's
heard.
nothing I'm not angry about anything. But my thing is that why I gotta be stupid because I don't agree with you because I
I
said
never
you're
said
just
no.
fake.
You're stupid for what you just said.
What
And
what was
every
stupid about it?
y'all listen to what I'm telling you. God has been real good to me, and God, then I'm
How?
doing.
When
I'm
you
doing.
need my
What you
help, how
hold
has
up?
God
Wait,
been
hold up.
good to
Let me tell
you
you
when
how.
you
Cause what
need
you
my help?
hold up. That was
Do you
2
not see
years
what you're
ago,
doing with
love.
me right now?
That was
Okay,
You
my
three.
bad, my
over
bad.
talking
My
everybody.
bad, my
Like
Uppity,
you don't
bad,
let
my bad.
nobody talk
I
uppity,
said
uninterrupted
my
at
bad.
all. This
Stop
is
talking.
weird.
My
uppity.
bad,
How
my
long
Thank
bad,
you.
has
my
Mute.
bad.
been?
Let him talk. Okay.
Yeah, because like goddamn, ain't you tired? Just take a break and then you can respond. Then I be quiet, then you respond, and I be
Okay.
quiet, then you go. Okay, goddamn. But that was what 2 or 3 years ago. Meaning God is good. Meaning He's providing me a job. I ain't on the street under the bridge. I can eat. I can get to work. Meaning God is good. You live your life off of financial, and there are a lot of people like you that think y'all overcome overdo it with the items, and I'm rich and look what I got, and then the braggadocious. I don't like people like that because what God can give to you, trust me, He'll snatch it right back from your ass. So all I'm saying is that I don't care what you say about me. You helped me that one time, and this beach gave me $400 that night. Y'all looked out for my bitch ass. Now I'm thankful. I would never take that away. I'm forever be thankful because I was in a time of need. Okay, but I get my bitch ass up and I goes to work. Meaning I ain't no bum hoe ass nigga like that. So you can wish that upon somebody like Castro or hell even yourself if you feel froggy, but don't put that upon me because if God is able to get my big ass up out that hospital bed and I'm thriving right now and I'm billable hours, you know what I'm saying? Earn income type of nigga. Mean I'm gonna go get my motherfucking money. I'm gonna earn that motherfucker. Then I don't know. I don't care what you got to say because it's not true. And don't tell me about what's Brian. Tell her. Don't tell her about what was then. Tell me about what's now. Because we all got a past. And just like next week we'll have one, okay? And a week after that. So I don't care what you got to say, girl. You're rich. Congratulations. Do you donate? Or you philanthropic with your fucking money, or do you just like to brag and waste your money on a
Um.
on a bitch like Ness to DoorDash
Uh.
her?
Well,
Okay, so don't do
she was
me.
poor.
Don't do
She
me,
was
love.
poor. She was
Brian, you
poor.
Okay, well,
Brian.
No,
congratulations.
no, but I'm answering
Brian,
the
you
question. I'm
hold
answering the
on.
question up, and you don't need to. You
You
don't need
can I
to. You
say
don't need to.
something?
I'm answering the question. He said,
No,
"Did
no,
I
no. I'm
do? Did I?"
talking to Brian first. I want to talk to Brian first.
Okay, don't
And I
do
was gonna
me.
tell Brian, you are on a
Yes.
platform where the only person that provided this platform was Nala Daddy. So maybe God let you hear. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, I feel like God is real. I don't believe in Jesus per se, but I do believe in God will provide. And I do believe on like I do believe God God said be a cheerful giver. So like I see where you're saying, and but I also do agree like you have to pay it forward, and then I do believe on spirituality on top of that. So like I'm a mix of what both people believe, but I do believe whatever you believe. I also believe whatever you believe in life, that's what helps you to be a good person going forward. And I do think both of you guys are good people and stuff like that. So
Uppity, uppity.
So
it's
let me
not
finish.
about
Let me say
nothing,
this, Noah.
Wait,
this is
But
a
uppity, let me say
platform
this. Let me
that
say this,
no,
uppity,
I'm gonna
because
let you. I'm gonna let you
okay.
finish, Edie. But you've been talking for a long time, and you got to let other people finish because you have. If you
But
watch this
he
playback,
just
you have
finished. So
that
I'm
oh
just
one
saying
talking.
after
No,
He
you're
did
let me
not
done,
say
let
this
finish.
me
He
before
did
you
not
go.
say
finish.
something. Just he,
I'm just
He
just
saying
did
he.
not
after you're
finish.
Hold
done,
He
up,
did
let me
hold
not
up.
go.
finish.
After you're done, let me go.
Let
Let
me
me go.
say this right quick. And for you to call somebody mentally ill, a lot of people, depression is a sign of mental illness. So what the fuck are you talking about? You don't want to be over there drunk, screaming, spazzing the fuck out. I could say the same about your ass. That you're going postal and that you're having an outburst, a moment, or do
Oh
it be
my.
the fucking liquor? The girl,
Okay.
diagnose yourself. Diagnose the bitch
So
you was laid up with before you diagnose me. You don't know my
I
situation. And
have
if I am throwed
actually,
Yeah,
off,
when you
then that's
talk
my
about
Brian.
people
business.
you dealt with next,
But
people are
Brian,
gonna read you
let
about
me
that. I'm
finish.
mute.
Okay,
Let
because
her
Okay.
he
start.
And
said,
if
Let her
I
let
am
finish,
me
throwed
O'Brien. Let
off,
uppity,
her finish
uppity. He said something
because
to
okay.
me.
you
So
brought up
let
a
me
good point. Go
respond.
ahead.
Let me respond. So, like I said, when it comes to the person he claims that I was with, I have diagnosed her on several occasions. I'm sorry you haven't been present for all that shit. And like I said, no, I don't believe in the shit that you believe in and shit like that or whatever. And you
And I
are.
respect that.
You happen to
Respect that.
be, and that's okay. And
I
we don't have to
respect that.
believe in the same, we don't have to believe in the same thing. But all I'm saying is if you don't know the origin of the shit that you believe in, you can
Don't
have a
judge me.
religious or a
Let me
spiritual
be blind.
conversation with me. You can have a religious or a spiritual conversation with me if you don't
Let
know the
me be blind.
origin of where that shit that you believe in comes from. So if you don't know
In
the
my
origin of where
belief of
all
God.
that shit comes from that you believe in, don't talk to me about fucking
Okay,
religion.
well, don't get
If you're still
angry.
eating dead
Look,
dead
look,
flesh and shit like that,
look,
dead animals, you can't
look,
talk to me about religion and shit like that or
look, so
whatever because I
judgmental,
understand that you
entitled.
don't eat souls. I understand that you don't eat shit and make your body a graveyard. That's what true spirituality is all about. And that's what the fuck when you tap into Hinduism, you talk into Buddhism, that's what that
Listen,
shit's
I would
about.
like to have
So
a
you can't talk
conversation
to
with
me
you when you're
about
sober.
spirituality when you're
I
still
would
eating
like to
dead
have a
things that have
conversation.
parasites. They have
He's
parasites
trying to
that
have a
feed
conversation.
diseases and
Look,
shit
Do you
like
hear what
that.
he's
You
look,
saying?
she
can't
out of
have that
control. She
conversation
drunk.
with me.
Look, look,
But then on top of that, you want
You
to talk
can't do that
about
on that
Ness.
level,
You
Henny.
want to talk about
Do it on
Ness.
a
look.
I
She
different
drunk.
helped
level.
her.
You can't
You want
argue
to
with
talk
somebody
about
that's drunk.
philanthropic, the things like that, things that I've
Philanthropic,
done for
said
her.
correctly.
I've helped
Philanthropic.
her. I've helped people that don't have anything. I always
Okay,
give to people.
philanthropy.
I keep money
Philanthropic.
on me. I keep money on me, Brian, so I can give to people. That's what I
Well,
do. My name ain't
good.
Jay Wilson. I don't set up challenges so that I can keep 80% of the profits. I don't do
Mm.
that shit. I don't do that shit. I give to people, and if I had a challenge, they would get 100% of the profits. I don't need nothing from it.
Well, can I
That's
be
the
a
energy
judge
that
if
I
you do?
possess,
Can I be a
nigga. You
judge?
not on my fucking level. I
Can
don't
I
do
be a
that
judge?
shit. But the person that you look
Girl,
up to
fuck
that's
you.
struggling
I donate to St.
financially, you
Jude's,
look
bitch.
up to
Girl,
Jay
fuck you,
Wilson.
girl.
You look up
Fuck
to
you
Jay
and your money.
Wilson's
I hope your money
tutelage. You
burn,
look up
bitch.
to Jay
I
Wilson.
hope your
You
money
look up to
burn
Jay
in hell,
Wilson,
bitch.
and
I
Jay
don't give a
Wilson
fuck
don't
about your
have his
money because you ain't
finances
giving
in
it to me,
order.
bitch.
Jay Wilson
So,
don't have his finances in order, and you look up to him. He's house
oh
poor.
my
And you
God.
look up to him for
Calm
a financial
down.
advice when he got two
Calm
mortgages. When
down.
he
You,
got two
you just blow
mortgages
my
when he's
high,
almost
man.
60 years
Dang.
old. You're not on the fucking
Oh my
same level with me, and you
God.
can't
Blow
listen. You
my
gotta listen to what
high.
the fuck I'm telling you
Calm
because I'm living
down.
better than
Calm
him.
down.
At my young
Calm
age,
down.
all,
Calm
we, we,
down.
we, we, we damn near the
Calm
same age,
down.
Brian.
Calm
So
down.
I'm
Calm
saying,
down.
so
I
you
don't
gotta listen to
care.
what the fuck
Calm
I'm
down.
saying. You
Whatever
Jay,
need to
you
say.
listen, you look up
Say
to Jay
what the
Wilson like
fuck
he's
you
your
want to say,
father,
bitch.
and
I
he's
don't give a
struggling
fuck
out
what you
here.
say,
He's
ho.
struggling
Cause you
out
don't
here.
make me
He ain't
shit or
nowhere
eat,
near
ho. You don't make
retirement.
me do
He ain't
nothing, bitch.
nowhere
Are you
near
stupid?
retirement, but you
I
take
don't give a
everything
fuck
he
about what
says
the fuck
as
you got to
gold and
say
shit
and
like
keep
that.
saying it.
You help him make $1
I
on
don't give
here.
a
So you
fuck.
can't tell me about no fucking,
Girl,
you can't tell
whatever.
me about
Can we
shit on
move
here
on? Cause I'm
when you're
tired of this
helping
whole
him make
screaming.
money when you ain't made no
You are
money on
just
here.
like you're blowing my
And the
high.
only time you make
You
money on here
like
is when you
you just over
scam
there
people.
drunk and you
When you
just
scam
screaming.
people out their money. So we can't talk about
Ugh,
you
bitch,
can't talk to me about no
and I
fucking
ain't going to
Jehovah
Seattle
when
again, ho.
Jehovah ain't made you make no
I
fucking
ain't going
money
to
on here
Seattle, ho. I
legitimately.
don't give a fuck
Jehovah
what you
ain't
say.
made you make
He
no
surely
legitimate
didn't.
money. When is
He
Jehovah gonna
sure
help you
didn't.
make some legitimate money instead of
Well, I
scamming
mean, I take
people?
my ass to work. I
Instead of
get paid on
scamming
every
people,
Thursdays.
Jehovah needs to help out.
I think I
Because what
know
I
that.
believe in is helping
I
me
don't know what you're talking about.
dramatically.
I know I get paid every
Dramatically, I'm
Thursday, and I
getting
take my
help.
ass to work
Jehovah
every
ain't
day.
helping your broke
Bitch, is you
ass, but
stupid?
you trying
Oh
to talk
well,
about what
hey,
I'm talking
well, send
about.
a
And
donation then, bitch. You don't know what's in my
I ain't
bank
gotta smoke
account,
no
bitch.
weed.
You
I ain't
don't know
gotta
what's in my bank.
talk to
And look,
no
I'm smoking
therapist.
right
I
now,
ain't
ho.
gotta do
Ain't you
none of that
drunk?
shit. But
Ain't
you
you
got
drunk,
to.
bitch? You
You
fucking
sitting. I'm
Bangladeshi,
not.
bitch. Ain't you drunk? Get the fuck out my
Bangladesh and shit.
finances, ho.
So
I
it's
ain't
my
in
fault.
yours.
So it's my fault. But you
Bitch, you don't
want
know
Jay
what's in my
Wilson's
bank
fam to
account,
fight
bitch.
in a man
And I
that's
ain't got to
house poor
prove nothing
though.
to a
Jay
bitch like
Wilson's
you,
house
ho.
poor though,
I don't,
Brian.
girl,
Jay
fuck
Wilson's
you.
house poor.
Girl, go
He's house
squat,
poor.
ho.
He's house
Go
poor though,
squat and go
Brian. He
scratch,
lives
bitch. I don't give a
off.
fuck what
Then
you
He
got to
he
lives
was
say.
off of
done.
And you sit up there
donations.
with an ugly
He
ass,
lives off of
motherfucking
donations.
lopsided ass mouth, bitch. So you want to talk, ho. Your
Lopsided. I don't
standards is
got no
very
fucking
low.
lopsided mouth,
You,
nigga. You needed the
okay?
Talking
braces.
about
With your
You needed the
talking about
braces in
motherfucking
your
nigga
look
mouth.
not
over there
You
looking
listening.
need
like
the
a
braces in
camel,
your
bitch.
mouth
You look like a
You gotta
motherfucking camel, bitch.
understand
I
teeth
look
like
because
the New
good,
York
ho.
you came
I
in
skyline.
look
here with
motherfucking
Nas,
Your
good. You
teeth
then
look
over
I
there
like the
couldn't
New
wanting
think
to
you
be
York
could
like
get
looking
back
like
to
you in
skyline.
it.
Your teeth
B2K,
look like
bitch.
the New
You
York
fucking
skyline. Your teeth
1999
look
boy
like the New
band
York
looking ass bitch. Girl, shut your
skyline.
ragged ass
Your
up.
teeth look like the
You
New
sat in
York
a hotel with a
skyline.
bitch
And
who
you
didn't
over
take a
here
bath
Oh
talking
for
my
3
about
God,
days,
me.
what's
and you
going
let her
on?
put her
But
mouth
you
on
mad at
your
me
nasty
though.
ass pussy,
But
bitch,
who
because
fucked
you was
on
too
you
busy
though?
over there
Who fucked
drunk.
on
You
you? The
camel
nigga
face
that you
ass
wanted in
motherfucking
this sector didn't
Indian
want you.
Bangladeshi
Rose
bitch.
still
Girl,
ain't trying
fuck
to
you.
fuck on
You
you.
ragged ass
Rose still ain't
motherfucker.
trying to
You
fuck on
settle
you,
for a
Brian.
bitch.
And
You
you
settle
mad at
for a
me about it.
crackhead ass
You
bitch who
mad
don't
at
even
me
got
about it.
custody of her
Rose still
child.
ain't trying to
That
fuck
You
was
on
got
you.
you.
to
Look at
that.
your
And
standards of the
where
type of
that
woman
get
you
you?
would date.
Ro don't
Why you
want
didn't
you
get
though.
nobody like
Ro don't
uppity?
want you
Why
though.
you
But I bet you I
okay?
can get a bitch
You ain't got
on
a
here
nasty
before you can
bitch.
get a man
That's
on
me
here
as
You
to
ain't
fuck
got a
right
bitch
motherfucking
now.
that got
want
a
you. How about none of
raisin
these
growing,
men
a
want you
tumor
though?
growing on
How
her
about
mouth,
none of these
and
men
don't
want you
even
though,
fucking raise her
Brian?
child, girl.
How about you
Look at the
talk about
nasty
that,
bitch you
Brian?
got, girl.
How about you
Fuck
talk
you.
about the men that
Talk
don't want you,
Lord,
Brian?
Baby, it's a
How about
few
you talk
people
about
that
the
want
men
me.
that don't want you on
Homer
here?
guy,
You ain't talking
me
about the
and
men that
Brian is
don't
Mississippi.
want
It's
acting
you.
a
up.
few
You
people.
losing
I got a
weight so
few
that you can
Mexicans that
be
I was
more
talking to, girl.
attractive to the
Why is
men
you
on
worried about
here.
that?
And you
Because you
ain't
dated a
attracted to the
bitch
men on
and
here.
tried to
And you mad at
introduce a
me
rich
about it.
lifestyle to
Stop
a
eating all them
raggedy Haitian
motherfucking
bitch
donuts.
who
Stop
don't
eating
even
all that
have her
motherfucking
child.
carbs
That's
and
what you're
start
mad
eating some
about.
fucking
Lord,
That's what you're
vegetables and
letting
some meat if you're gonna
Indian
eat meat.
asses.
Start eating some
That's
fucking meat.
what you're
Start
mad
going
about.
keto on
Okay,
your
because
ass
that you got
and
a
stop sitting in the
motherfucking bitch
sauna trying to wait for a man to
who
come and
got
jack off and
motherfucking
shit like that.
tumors on her
And maybe
lip,
you could
girl.
find
That's what
somebody,
you're mad
but you
about,
ain't
girl.
did that shit.
Girl,
You worried
fuck you,
about what
hoe.
the fuck
And
I got
you up
going
there.
on over here.
Ain't you the sister? Why
But
you
he
let
ain't
her
got
eat
no
your
problem getting
pussy?
no bitch. I ain't got
Was
no
it because
problem getting
that
no
thing
bitch. I
growing on
look
her
way
lip was
better than
tickling
you,
your
Brian.
pussy?
So we ain't
Is
in the
that what
same
it is?
category. I don't
Ain't that
need
what
no
it is?
braces. I
Ain't
don't
that
need
what it is?
no
I don't
braces.
got
I'm
braces,
fine as
bitch. My
fuck,
braces are
Brian.
off
I'm
and my teeth are
fine. I'm
fine.
fine,
And they
nigga.
look
And I
good,
got a
hoe. What is you
six
talking
pack and shit
about?
like that or whatever. How
Girl,
about you?
please.
How
You
about
sit
you?
up
I
there
got a
kiss
six
Ness in her
pack.
mouth. You
Six
can't
pack.
talk about
Six
nobody's
pack.
mouth
I'm not
when
fat
you
like you
sat up
bitches on
there
here.
and
I'm
kissed
not
Ness
fat
in
on
her
like you
Right.
bitches
motherfucking
on
mouth,
here. How
and one
about that?
side was
But you
fuller than
go
a
over Jay
neck,
Wilson's
bitch.
like
You
he
can't
your
tell me
daddy,
shit,
and you
girl.
cry to him like he
Girl,
gonna do
shut your
something to me.
drunk
Jay
ass
Wilson
up,
can't do
hoe.
shit to me. Jay Wilson can't do
Why
shit to
are
me
you
because he's
upset for
house
Jay
poor.
Wilson? Why you keep
He's
bringing
house
him up?
poor.
Why is
You
you
telling
upset?
on
Why don't
me
you
that
go
Jay
get his
Wilson
link
like
and
he gonna
talk
do
to
something
him?
to me. That bitch ass nigga
Why are
ain't gonna
you?
do shit to
Girl,
me
I'm
with
about to
his
hang
white
up. I'm
tongue.
about to
With
ruin
that
my
thick
high.
ass
I'm
white
about to
tongue on his fucking
listen.
throat and shit like that.
You
Jay
up
Wilson
here
ain't gonna do
angry at
shit to
Jay
me,
Wilson and you trying to
Ron.
take it out on
And you
me.
should know that shit. We was
you,
family. We
you,
was family. And here, this is the way you talk to me at Jay Wilson.
look
You
at her,
always
look.
disrespected me. I
That's
don't
what
get
you
on
really
these links
mad
to talk
about. Tell
shit
the
about you,
truth.
but you talk shit about me,
I
and I'm
didn't talk
tired of
shit
that
about
shit.
you to
I'm
no Jay
tired of you
Wilson.
going on links talking shit about me
What
when
did
I
I
don't
say
talk shit
about you to
about
Jay
you.
Wilson? Tell
Watch your
me.
fucking mouth. Jay
Tell
Wilson
me
ain't
what I
your
said
daddy.
about
He
you.
ain't your
Or are
daddy.
you
That
drunk?
nigga
Is
ain't
that what it
nowhere
is?
near retirement.
Girl,
and
you
you
ain't no
over here
nigga that I'm
asking
talking
him
to. I don't
for
have to deal
advice
with
as
you
if
while
he
you
could tell
drunk,
you
girl. I'm about to
something,
hang
and he
up.
can't tell you
I
shit
had a
because he ain't got his
blast.
life
I
together.
love
He's in debt
Jehovah.
himself. Jay
Jehovah
Wilson is
provided
in
for me
debt.
uppity.
Jay Wilson is
Uppity.
in debt himself,
Congratulations on your
Brian. And
channel,
when you
uppity.
wake up and you
You
see
got
Jay
a
Wilson
good channel.
struggling, you will
And
stop
I be in your
speaking to
bushes.
me,
Okay, I
and
do
you
be
will
in your
stop trying to
bushes.
fight with me, and you will join the
I be in
team.
your bushes,
You will
uppity.
join the
And I'm going to go on
goddamn
about my
team.
business. I don't
You will
flag
join the
nobody. I just
goddamn team,
flag Brianna that
Brian.
one time.
Brian,
Oh my
you will
God.
join the
And
goddamn
uppity,
team
can
of
you
Jay
ask this heat?
Wilson, of me,
Uppity, can
or
you ask this
whatever.
heat a
He's
question for me,
house
please?
poor. He's house poor. He got two
Before I leave.
mortgages on that raggedy ass, cheap ass
Can
house.
you ask this heat a question before I leave? And this
Nigga,
heat, God
please.
bless. This heat.
What?
Okay,
Why
sorry.
did
I'm at work
you
away.
give me
I was
James'
into it, baby.
address? Why did
Well,
you give
Brian,
me
Because
one thing
why
you
is
a
did
this
you
way,
give
friend
me
to
Brian.
me,
James'
Brian, and
address?
you a
See, you
brother
be
to me,
sneaky
Brian.
shit.
That's why I gave you
Why did you
James'
do
number.
that? Why did
I
you give
cared
it?
He is
about you,
being
Brian.
You
You
emotional
a
should have
with
gave
brother
it
to
to your
me, and
Brian.
that's why I
girlfriend.
gave
That's
you
who you should have
James's
gave it to.
address.
Brian, he really likes you. This is
And I
crazy.
believe
You
this
a
he
brother
gave
to
it.
me.
I believe
You a
I
brother to me.
hell
See,
nah.
you heard
Because
that,
no hell
Brian?
nah.
Oh
Brian.
Did you
my
give V
He
God.
said you're a brother to her. Now
uppity?
you done
Can
Yeah.
you
fucked
ask
up
this
Lady
heat if she
Dimples and
gave
Heaty
VS
relationship.
Ness's
But hold on,
address?
Brian. Can I ask you this
I
question?
didn't give you no. Oh, now I
Are
gave
I'm
you
you willing
Ness's
to?
I'm
address.
Because
No, I
asking.
never gave you
wait, let me
Ness's
be.
I never
address.
said.
I didn't hear the
I said,
question.
can you ask this heat if she gave VS Ness's address? Because how did Ness get process served and got caught with the,
I don't
not?
know
Well,
anything
Did you
it's
about
give her
a,
that, but
address like you gave James?
when it
Brian's
comes
like,
to
well,
Did you
okay,
give her
but
address like you gave James?
when it comes to James, I did help you. I did
I
try
didn't
to help
ask
you,
for that
Brian.
help.
I
I
tried to
didn't.
be
I don't dox
assistance.
people. I
Okay,
don't do
but
that
I
shit.
tried to do my best, Brian.
No,
And then
I
you
don't do
mad at me
shit
because
like
I
that, and
did
you
my
ain't gonna make
best.
me do it. I'm
But
sorry.
I
You ain't
did
gonna make
my
me put
best with
nobody
what I
address
could,
out.
Brian. I did my best.
Nope.
You mad at me because of that? I tried to help you because I thought you
Well,
was a friend to me,
yeah,
Brian.
I don't do
And
no
you
okay,
shit
mad at
hold
me
like
on,
that,
hold
because of
on,
girl.
that?
What the fuck are you talking
hold
about?
on,
I don't
Heidi.
dox
I
people.
got a question now,
But
Heidi.
I tried to
So
be a
Okay.
you over
friend
here
though.
like, okay, now we know the man that makes Heidi weak is Brian. But that's crazy
Uh-uh.
because,
Oh
well,
please,
yeah,
Brian.
it
Oh
is.
please,
It
uppity,
is. It
please.
is. No, because you said not weak in a sexual way,
Yeah,
but you
Okay.
said
not
like
Please
yeah.
clarify
you're
that.
saying like you see him like a brother.
He's my
So it
brother,
seems like
yeah.
you are kind of upset, and it makes sense to me. You're upset about him and Jay Wilson relationship because you feel like Jay Wilson has doing him wrong. The only thing you're trying to do is show him love. You even gave away Lady Dimples because she was upset with you because she wanted Brian's information because
Well,
he disrespected
give
her.
it to the bitch. And anybody come around
No.
me, I am licensed to carry. I want people to know
No,
that.
no, no, no. She didn't give
Don't.
no. She didn't give Lady Dimples
Oh,
anything,
well, I'm just
but
was
she
letting
let
them
you know
I
know.
Lady
never
You
gave
Dimples and
know,
you.
her
And
fell
see,
out.
that's the
But
thing, Brian.
no,
Why
no,
you
no,
trying
but
to fight
no.
with me? I
He let
never.
me
I'm
finish.
just saying this,
I'm just
uppity. I never gave
No,
Lady
no,
Dimples
no, Heidi, you've
anything.
been talking to see
No,
how
I'm
you
just
are.
telling
everybody
him I
come
never
around me
gave Lady
I know
Dimples
we
falsifying
know that. I was
anything.
going to get to
and
that.
I'm
incorrect.
You
telling
know, give
him
me.
that.
I'm gonna
I'm
try
telling
my
him that out
best.
of my
I
mouth.
know, but
I
you've been
never
telling this
gave
guy
Lady
he's your
Dimples
brother
Yeah,
and you
anything.
oh
love him.
yeah.
But I don't know
Shit.
what is it about Brian that you hold on. My
Look, I be
funny
minding
question
my
be
own
because you
business.
just told him.
The girl
But
just
hold
called
on,
me
Brian.
broke. She called me poor. She called me all this.
I
And
never
and
called
I
you
mean,
poor.
all
Brian,
this. She said
Brian,
I eat
Brian, Brian,
these
Brian.
I never
parasites.
called
Just
you
sat
poor.
here and told
And
Heidi,
I'm
you
like,
gotta
girl,
stop.
okay.
Heidi, you gotta stop. You really gotta stop this.
She
But
don't
I
know what's
never
anyway,
in my
called you
bank
Brian,
account, and
poor.
I ain't got to prove shit to nobody,
can't
baby.
even talk. This
I
is
ain't no weak
hilarious to
nigga
me.
like that.
It's not
Cause
hilarious, but it's
I would never
hilarious.
tell you what's in
I
my
don't know
bank
where
account,
Lady
But
Dimples
baby.
is at,
you
but
prove
I need her
yourself to
God
Jay
is good
Wilson
though.
though. You click on
God is
Jay
very
Wilson's
good.
link and you prove yourself to
She's
him
jealous
though.
over you and Jay Wilson relationship,
God is
Brian.
No, I'm
good.
That's what I
not.
can
And
see.
No, it's
look,
no,
and
I'm
Yes,
I
not.
get a
you
No, I'm not.
weekly
are.
drop
Literally.
off,
That's what you've
baby,
been
So
to
I'm
doing for
add
like the
saying
to
if
past
it.
you're
20
going to
minutes.
get advice from somebody, you don't get it,
And I
uppity.
ain't
I'm saying
bragging.
if you're trying to get advice from somebody, you need to
I
get
ain't trying
advice
to
from
get
somebody
advice
who's
from
actually
nobody. What the
doing
fuck is you
well
talking
in
about? Who am
life.
I getting
But
advice
Jay
that's
from?
Wilson
subjective.
is not doing
But
well in
him
life.
and
Girl,
Jay
Yes, you
girl,
Wilson
good
been
going
doing
day.
this
to.
for years, Edie. Do you understand saying that him and Jay
but
Wilson been
it's
doing
like
this for
he's
years.
seeking approval from a man that's
I don't seek
struggling in
approval
life.
from nobody. What the fuck
You
are you talking
are,
about?
because you fall out with Jay Wilson, you go back
Because
over
he
there
talks
and you
shit and I
try to
cuss
kiss
his
his
bitch ass
ass
out.
to try to be on
That's
his
why we fall
panel.
out.
You
Yeah.
don't stay off of Jay Wilson's panel
I
more
ain't
than a
been over there in
month.
about a week.
You
What is you
can't be
talking
off of
about?
Jay Wilson's panel more than a month. And it's like, oh
Girl,
my
go ahead.
God.
Just like you was over there riding Ness's channel
I ain't
Okay,
been
so
on
you're one to
Nessa's channel. You
talk. So
can't
leave me
say,
alone.
but I ain't been on Nessa's
Girl, leave
channel
me
all
alone,
this
girl, and
year.
stop being so
All
judgmental.
last
I ain't
year.
here for
I
your
don't even know if
approval,
I was
love.
on Nessa's panel
I'm
last
not here
year.
for your approval, and I don't care what you say about me,
But you looking
dear.
for a father and Jay Wilson,
I'm
and
not
it's just
looking
so
for shit.
sad.
God is my father, love. Jehovah God is my
Oh, well,
father,
why you
love.
keep going over to Jay Wilson? Because
But
he can't
because I
teach you shit
want to,
about
it's
finances
entertaining to
because he's
me.
struggling
Maybe that's my.
himself.
Excuse me.
He's
Let me
struggling
finish. You asked me a
himself.
question. You
He's
said
struggling
why?
himself.
Okay.
He
Excuse
you're not
me.
letting him answer your question. You've been doing this all night. Let him
Okay.
answer.
Oh my God, it's
Go
so
ahead.
hostile. Like, why are you just so combative? Calm
It's
down.
not
Let's have
about
a
combative,
conversation.
but you got to make sense when you
Are you,
talk.
Well,
girl?
he
Please,
didn't
and you got
let
the.
him respond
No,
how
you
he
need
want
to
to
Okay,
make
well,
respond.
sense.
finish,
You've been
The
finish.
fuck
talking.
are
So
you
if he
talking
I
say
about?
said
something you don't like,
finish. Don't
you
don't
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 like.
correct
Hold
me.
You
You
on,
got
just
to
need to
he
make fucking
finish.
sense,
Finish.
girl. Little girl, you better calm your ass
Petey,
down.
stop. Let him
You
talk.
need to
Go
make
ahead.
Calm me
sense.
down for what, Brian? I
No, but
helped
no,
you,
because you're
nigga. I
hostile,
helped you with
love.
people's information and shit like that.
I
What you mean calm
I
me down,
never
nigga?
asked
You
you for
can't
no
control me.
James
You can't tell
information,
me what the
Dove.
fuck to do.
I
You can't
never
talk to me
asked you
like
for
that, nigga.
James
You can't talk
information.
to me like that, Brian. Don't
Uppity,
tell me
can
to
you
calm
gain
down, nigga. I'm gonna
control,
let you
Uppity? This is
talk,
hostile.
but you
This is
can't come up here thinking
girl, good. This is
you.
hostile. This is hostile.
You need to watch your mouth.
This is hostile.
Why you? How she muted my mic? You don't mute my mic, bitch. You better take them tech
How am
skills
I
and tuck
muting your
in your
mic? I
bag.
never mute your mic. How am I
Oh, I
muting your
may did it.
mic?
I'm drunk. I'm drinking. Stop
Okay,
talking,
calm
Petey. Let him
down, cause I
talk.
don't have no control over your mic. But my
Child.
thing is that
I
I'm
thought you
like, what the
did.
hell?
Uppity
I
might be
thought
drinking
you
too.
did.
Shit.
But I'm gonna
Okay,
mute you again.
well.
You better not mute
But
me.
Uppity is
Maybe I
my
muted myself.
sibling.
Uh,
Let me go, Uppity,
I
cause
hope
he's
she ain't
like
hacking
fucking
No, you've
up.
phones
been
and
going. I've
shit.
been letting you
Okay,
go.
okay, let
It's
him
not
talk. Let him
fair.
talk.
Let him
Okay,
talk.
okay.
Oh
Hold
shit.
on, Brian. Before you start, I don't give a fuck what Brian say. Please don't unmute yourself because then I'm gonna have to do what you don't like. What I do, I'm gonna put you in the back because you have been going this whole time. Nobody can talk except you. Let Brian talk. I don't care what he say. Save it until when he finish and you can respond. He has been sitting here and letting you talk. We all have. Go ahead,
All
Brian.
right, go.
She is really she one thing about this heat is entitled. She thinks that just because she's a rich kid and her daddy was a doctor at a whoever every hospital got a Dr. Patel. I'm sticking to that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well,
But
don't dox our family
okay.
if you know anything, but go ahead.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna say that allegedly because I don't. I'm just saying that to be funny, like to the Indian
Yeah, I
doctor
don't
type of thing.
know, Charles. She been paying for you. She said she feel like you her brother. But go ahead, Brian. Talk
Well,
about how you feel.
I don't. I think this heat is full of shit, and I think she drunk. Now she did help me out that one time, but I know behind the scenes, her and Ness was talking that bush. I know that for a fact. So just be real about it. You ain't got to be extremely fake about it. I mean, I'm understanding. We was cool, okay, and we can still be cool, but don't be overly the brother and this and that when you was talking shit with that bubble lip, bubble wrap ass bitch. And I know that for a fact before you try to lie about it. Just be real and just be honest about it. And I can understand that. Okay. So, and God bless you. You can think what you want. Like I say, like I think about, how you stayed in that hotel room with that woman for 3 days and didn't direct that bitch to take a bath. And you let her so if she wasn't taking a bath, she wasn't brushing her teeth, and you let the bitch eat you out, love. So that's all I'm saying. Before you judge me and talk about me and no man don't want me, bitch, who lied and told you that? So, girl, don't do me, girl. You went all the way to the ground, to the gutter, to the corner of that when somebody about to bust a corner at a stop sign, bitch. They got that drain. That's where your bitch ass was at when you was fucking with a bitch like her, correct? So, bitch, don't do me. Ask yourself why your standards were a raggedy ass bitch like that and then to y'all own admission, don't take baths and brush teeth. Y'all in a penthouse, but don't take baths and brush teeth, and you let that bitch eat your pussy and she was on her period and wearing the same romper for 3 days is what you were saying. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Bitch, don't you ever do me, bitch, before you do yourself. And you don't know a goddamn thing about my motherfucking bank account, hoe. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you say. And look, bitch, and if I'm so broke, make a donation. $BRINE 101, bitch. If your favorite nigga is so fucking broke, make a cash donation. Get the fuck up out my face. Now, when you're sober up and you want to have a conversation, I'm all for it. Correct? Oh, now I'm on mute and then I'm gonna drop down in a few moments because I got to order me some shit and I'm going on about my
Okay,
goddamn
okay, Brian.
business.
Brian, since you say you're about to go on me, I want to say this real quick before he
Uh
responds. You
huh.
should change your name to your Cash App. So if the replay comes up and somebody likes this content and they want to Cash App you, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. Shit.
I do want to say this to you as well. And Heidi, I feel like it's some type of miscommunication on y'all point. And I feel what you're saying. I hear what she's saying because I feel like sometimes Heidi gets a little out her body and her message goes over her emotions. So and I do want to just do like kind of she gonna come up and say herself, but like I want to tell her she did initially start this religion thing, but took the conversation to the left. But as far as like anything, if you give somebody, and I think that Heidi is like a genuine giver for like people, she whatever reason, whatever. But like I said, like that has never been our relationship, so I don't
It ain't
understand
been
why she
mine
didn't be
either. I
nice and
mean,
let me talk.
I
Because
thought
Okay,
me and he
so
just
can
I
I
thought
can
friends.
I
she was
finish?
cool.
Can I let me go? Can you let me go?
Oh shit!
Go
I'm about
ahead.
to hang up.
Okay.
I said what I
So
had to
my
say.
thing is, let me go,
Y'all
and
have
then
a
you can
good night.
respond. No, you was you
Later,
you said you
Brian.
said your piece, Brian. So let me go. Be a
Okay, well go
man and
ahead.
stay up on here. So like
Okay,
I
I know you're gonna
said,
say something gonna make me want to cuss you out, and I
no,
don't want
no,
to
but
do
then
that
you can
tonight. I don't.
respond.
I'm
You can
tired.
respond. You can
I'm
respond.
tired.
You
Okay.
can respond. But the
Okay.
thing is that yes, I did look at you like a brother, but every time I turn around, you on panels talking shit about me. And what you need to understand about me is
Panels.
just what I'm finished. I'm doing. So what
Okay.
you need to understand about me is if I
Bitch.
do something to somebody, I am very vocal about what I do, and I want you to know I did it. So the different so I'm very direct. I'm not passive aggressive. You're going to know I did something to you if I did
I
something to
think you a
you.
psychopath, but go
What
ahead.
you but I'm direct.
He will
That's the
tell
point
you
of the
she ain't
matter.
gonna
The
lie
point that
about
you're
it.
missing, but you're not letting me finish. The I let you go. So let me go. So then you can respond. The point that you're missing is that he is very direct. If I did something to you, I would tell you I did something to you. I'm telling your stupid ass,
Oh, okay.
I never ever struck your channel.
Oh,
Never
girl, we
ever
done
struck
moved
your channel.
past
Because let
that,
me tell you
girl.
something. Let me tell you something about your channel.
Oh my
Nobody
god,
watches you. I would never
man,
waste
go
my
ahead,
time.
man.
I would never waste my
Go
time
ahead.
striking oh, you're talking over me. But
Yeah,
Uppity ain't
because
saying
you
shit
don't. I
about
mean, I don't
that.
want to hear
Uppity ain't
this.
saying shit
Okay,
about that. She said
you
something to
still
me.
stuck on the
She said something.
past.
Oh my God, Heidi, where did you go? Say your
Thank
point.
God. But
I
anyway,
literally walked away from my phone.
it
I
was
literally walked
Jehovah.
away.
It was Jehovah Uppity that did that.
Yeah.
Uppity, can you try to facilitate a reunion between? Well, never mind. Never mind. I might be too. I might have been smoking a little.
I probably will
Uh,
in another day, like you said. I don't
yeah.
think Heidi is drunk. I think she's passionate, but it was crazy to me. But like I said, I don't know what she wanted me to say. She was literally over talking the whole time. So I'm gonna let her watch this playback, and then
Yeah.
maybe she'll get into it
I'm
and see
gonna
that
drop
she
down
was the
too,
problem.
uppity, but it was nice speaking with you. And
You as well, Brian. Like, yeah, I didn't realize. Like, I didn't know she saw you like a brother, and I was
I
trying
didn't
to
really,
get that point out across to you. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know
I
why
think
she's
she's
so
drunk.
upset.
I think the girl is drunk right now, and I don't care what.
Well, she
The,
back, Brian. Oh, hold on, Brian. She back, Brian. Can
oh
you?
shit! I might drop
Now,
down
Brian, can
because
you please stay up here and let her say back to you whatever she want to
Okay,
say. Go ahead,
so
Heidi.
let me finish. Like I was
Go ahead,
saying,
Heidi.
that
Brian,
was
please
God.
hold on, Heidi.
because
I want
I
you
know
to be
you didn't
clear.
drop me uppity. I know you didn't do that shit, right?
No, but I want you to hear me say, Brian, can
Okay,
you
but
please
don't
stay up
ever do
here
that. But I
while
hope
he?
you didn't do that stupid ass shit to me. I know you didn't do
Look
that.
at it.
I did not. You dropped yourself.
I didn't
What
drop
the
myself because
fuck?
I was talking while that was happening. I never
I
dropped
know, and I
myself.
just said like I was
Okay,
confused how
so
you
we're
got
just making
dropped.
sure. So let me finish what I was
You
saying
just
because I let
admitted it
him
when
go. I
you
let
know
him
what?
go. I let him
I'm
go.
done
Let
with
me
this
finish. Let me
conversation.
finish.
I'm not
So
coming off
let me
mute
finish.
no more. That's
So the
it.
Let
Go
her
thing
ask
finish.
her.
is that so the thing is that I'm very direct with what I do. I'm going to let you know.
I
I
wonder if
want you to
Ness
know what I do.
lip
And you're
tickled
still
her
talking over me. Why
clitoris.
don't you shut the fuck up so I can talk? So like I said, if
That's what
I've
I
done
want to
something
know.
to your
Did Ness
why don't you let me talk? Because
clitoris?
I'm gonna let you go after I'm
And
finished.
if
I'm gonna let
nobody
you go.
watches me, then okay, you can't make nobody watch.
So
But bitch, I do
if
have an
I've done
audience,
something to
bitch.
your
Don't do me.
platform, I'm going to
Don't you
let you know
ever
I've done
do
something
me,
to your
love.
platform.
Consistent, persistent,
You, on the other
resistant,
hand, is
bitch.
making
You a
it seem
hater,
as
hoe.
though
And that's
I
why, bitch, I don't want to be
did
cool with your ass
something
because
that
you
I
be
didn't
secretly
do.
hating
You're going on
behind
Jay
somebody's
Wilson's
back,
trying to act
type
like
of
he's
shit.
your
And
father and
you a
shit like that
hater.
or whatever.
You,
Like he's
bitch,
your
how dare you
daddy and
talk about
shit.
my finances when you ain't
Like
making
Jay
no
Wilson's your
donation,
father and
bitch?
shit. Like,
You ain't
nigga,
making not one cash donation, ho.
find your
Now,
father
3 years ago,
and let
yeah,
him
bitch, you paid
control
that
your
like that.
life
And I
and
was
shit
like,
like
okay,
that.
thank
But
you,
a nigga
congratulations,
that got
thank you, ho.
2
But bitch, if you
mortgages
don't
and
get the
still ain't
fuck on
paid
my
that shit off,
goddamn
that's somebody
motherfucking
that you shouldn't be
finances,
taking
bitch,
advice
then
from.
shut the fuck
And
up
that's
and
all
be
I'm trying to
rich,
say or
or either
whatever. You
make
sound
a
really
donation,
stupid
bitch.
when
I
you
don't
try
give a
to
fuck what you got to
demonize
say,
me
ho.
like I
Dollar
did
sign
something to you when you know damn well I
BRINE
didn't do nothing to you.
101,
I never
bitch.
had a reason to do nothing to you
Correct.
because nobody
We
watches you.
accept $5,
Nobody
$2,
watches you, Brian.
$3,
So let's be
$4,
real about this
bitch. We,
shit.
bruh,
Nobody
tens and
watches you.
twenties. I don't give a fuck about what this bitch got to say, and she be secretly hating on your favorite
I
motherfucking
should be nigga.
nigga. And bitch, and you can say what you want to say, poor this and that, bitch.
I
Fuck
don't know
you,
what this nigga
cause
talking
your
about. Hold
daddy
on.
gave your motherfucking Hindu Indian ass the goddamn shit, bitch. Your daddy gave it to you. That's who gave it to you, bitch. You wasn't born rich, and your ass was in a hotel room with a bitch for 3 days. And I ain't no telling how that shit probably smelled like curry goat and fucking funk, bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck is you talking
All that
about?
good
You was in
stuff.
that
But let me
hotel room
finish
with
what I
that
was
bitch
gonna
for
say, and then I'm
three
gonna let
days.
you have your
Ain't no telling
piece.
what type
I'm
of
gonna let you say
candles
your
and shit
piece.
and incense and shit
But
y'all had
Brian,
in
let
that
me say
bitch,
your piece, and then
funking
you can
it
say
up
your piece. I'm gonna
at
let
the
you say your
goddamn
piece.
penthouse suite.
But I'm gonna let
Okay,
you say
at the
your piece, and
W.
I'm gonna say my piece.
Okay,
I'm gonna
but
let
y'all
you.
some nasty bitches in a
But let me say
penthouse
my
suite.
piece. I
Fuck
let you
you,
talk
bitch.
though.
I don't
I
give
let
a
you
fuck
talk
what you
though.
got to say, ho.
Okay, so
Okay?
what you upset
And I want
about?
that to be
What you
known. Now I'm
upset
about to
about?
hang up.
Cause
I
you
can't
listening
even
to
hear you.
you
Whatever
over there
malfunction is going
confiding in
on
a
in
man that's
StreamYard,
house
I
poor
can't hear this
though.
bitch. I know her shit moving,
You
but
confiding
fuck
in a
that
man
hoe.
that's house
Fuck,
poor.
I
You
can't hear you,
confiding in
bitch,
a
but
man
you a
that's house
nasty
poor.
ass
You
motherfucker. And I
confiding in a
want you to
man that's not
understand that.
retired,
I
nowhere
want you
near
to understand that
retirement.
you
But you over here confiding
got
in
all
him like
this
he can
money.
give
You
you the
brag
golden
about this.
rules
You
on
was
how to
buying this
fucking live
ugly,
life and shit
raggedy
like
bitch,
that.
all this and
Jay
all
Wilson
that.
ain't nowhere near
You
retirement, but
stooped
I
yourself
am.
down
But
to
you over
get
here
with a
talking to
nasty,
him though. But
trifling,
you asking
raggedy
him for
bitch
advice. You asking
who
him
don't
for
even take care
financial
of her
advice
child,
though.
but
You see
rather
how
go on
stupid you
trips on
sound?
the
You see how
internet
dumb you sound, nigga? I
and
don't give a fuck
videos
about
and
that fucking shit
live like she's
because you
single with
you
no
ashamed
kids.
about being black.
You
You ashamed
participating
about
in
being
that.
black.
And
You
those the
ashamed
type of
about
ragged
being the
ass
black man
stud you
that you
is,
are,
bitch. And
Brian.
don't you
You
ever talk
ashamed
about me
about
like
being the
that, hoe.
black man
Because,
that
bitch, you don't
you
know a
are.
goddamn thing
You
about
ashamed
me,
about being a
bitch.
black man that
And
you
if
are.
you do,
Every
hoe, I
time I
don't give
turn
a fuck.
around,
I'll
you
shit
talking
in your
about you
motherfucking
listening to
face, hoe.
fucking pop music.
You don't
You
do a
listening to
goddamn
white
thing
girl
for me,
music
you
and shit like
raggedy
that.
ass,
You ain't
the
never and
weird
you
ass,
always
drunk
defending
ass,
crackers and
lesbian
shit
ass
like that.
bitch,
You not on the
bulldagging
fucking
dyke
team
ass
of black
bitch.
people. So why
You
the
don't
fuck are
do a
you talking to
goddamn
me
thing
about
for me, hoe, and
Bangladesh,
fuck
nigga?
what the
Do
fuck
you
you
even know
think,
where
hoe.
Bangladesh
Nobody
is on
watches
the
you,
fucking
hoe.
map? Why you over here talking
Now go
about
talk about
Bangladesh,
something
you
unless you
broke ass
spazzing
nigga?
out, you
Why you
weird
over here
ass,
talking about were
freakish
you
bitch,
bragging about being a fucking
lesbian ass
security guard
bitch.
at 40 years
Nobody
old, nigga? You
watches
ain't on my
your
fucking
ass, hoe,
level, bitch. I
unless you're
had to
talking
pay for
about
your fucking
Ness and
bills, bitch.
spazzing the
I
fuck
had
out
to
on
help
her,
you with
hoe.
your fucking
Who the
bills,
fuck is
nigga.
you to be
I had
playing
to
with me,
help you
bitch?
with
And I'm
your
tired of
fucking
how you
bills, you
talking to
broke
me,
ass
bitch.
bitch. I
You
had to
will
help you
watch
with
how you
your
talk
fucking
to me,
bills,
hoe.
nigga. You ain't
Cause
had to
bitch, I
help me
ain't
with
Ness. And I don't
shit,
know who the
bitch.
fuck you
Why
think
you
I
over here
am,
talking
bitch.
about Jehovah? Why didn't Jehovah
The
help you
fuck
with
is
your
you talking about
motherfucking
all up in
bills,
my? I'm a
nigga?
grown
Why
ass
didn't
motherfucking
Jehovah
man,
help you with
bitch.
them
God then
motherfucking
blessed me
bills,
with
bitch? Why
opportunities,
didn't
ho,
Jehovah help
of
you with them
bitch,
motherfucking
employment
bills, broke
and
ass
other
nigga?
things, ho.
Why
Bitch, I ain't
didn't
got shit
Jehovah
to prove
help
with
you
you,
with
your
the
raggedy,
motherfucking
bull
bills,
gagging,
bitch?
dyke ass,
Why
ho.
ain't Jehovah
Are you
help you with the
stupid, bitch?
motherfucking scraps, bitch? You
You better
over
watch
here
how the
doing
fuck you talk. I
scam
can't
after
even hear
scam to
you,
get
bitch, but I know
money
you're
for
talking,
pennies and
ho.
shit like
Watch
that
that,
or
and I'm
whatever.
about to
But you
drop
want to
down,
talk
bitch.
about
You will
spirituality,
watch how
nigga.
the fuck
You
you
can never
talking to
talk
me,
about
bitch.
spirituality with
You
me,
will, or
nigga.
I'ma treat
because
you
I'm
like the
doing
nigga that
better
you
than you,
think you
bitch.
is,
I
bitch.
can teach
You
you some
will watch
things,
how the
but
fuck
you
you
can't teach
talking to
me
me.
shit, bitch. You
Plain
can't
and
teach me
simple. And I don't
shit.
know. I don't
But the
know how
only
else
thing
to.
you
I
can
don't know
tell
what else
somebody
how
is
else to
how to fucking
describe it.
scam.
You
How to
will
fucking
watch how the
scam.
fuck
How
you
you said you
talking
was
to
gonna
me.
come to
Let me turn
Seattle
this
when you
on so I
didn't
can see
come,
what you're
nigga.
saying.
How you said you was gonna get
Let
on
me
a plane
see.
and you never got on a fucking plane and
Bitch, you
almost 40
will.
years old.
Bitch,
You
you
a fucking
will watch
loser.
how you
What type
talk.
of
See,
fucking loser ain't been on no
and then when
motherfucking
I turn
plane,
this
nigga?
up
We
to
not
hear
on
what
the
your
same
raggedy,
fucking
stupid
wavelength,
ass is
nigga. Never
saying,
talk like you on the
then
same fucking level as
it's
me,
gonna
bitch.
it's
When you
gonna
ain't
be a
never been on
playback
no
issue.
fucking plane. You ain't
Stupid
never been
ass,
on no fucking
raggedy
plane,
Bangladesh and
Brian. You ain't
Indian
never
ass,
been on no
stupid
fucking
bitch.
plane,
You
Brian.
will
You ain't
respect
never
me,
been
hoe,
on no
and I'm
fucking
tired of
plane,
you, hoe.
Brian,
You're
bitch.
not gonna
You ain't
talk to
never been
me
on no
like
fucking
I'm your
plane. Why you
bitch.
trying to compare
Cause like I
yourself to
say,
me,
bitch,
you
you don't got a
raggedy ass
dick, hoe.
bitch?
Now
Why
if you
you
had
over
a
here
dick,
hating on
I probably
women and
would have
shit
gave
like
you an
that? But you ain't never
option.
had that energy
That
with Jay
option,
Wilson,
bitch, but
and
you
he
are a
dragged you every
stud,
fucking
hoe.
day, bitch. He
Better
dragged
get the
you every
fuck out of my
fucking day, but
face
you want to
and
take
go
out a
talk to
woman.
Ness like
You
that,
want to take
hoe,
out
or
a
Jay
woman's
Wilson or
platform.
whoever
No,
you're
you a weak
angry
ass
with.
nigga,
But
nigga.
bitch, when
You
you play
weak.
with me, I'm
You
gonna
a
have to
weak
pop
ass
you in
nigga.
your
You want
fucking
to take out
forehead, hoe,
Brianna's
and tell you to
platform because
get
you
the
didn't
fuck
like what she
back.
said
You
because you
and your
didn't have the
money,
money.
bitch.
You didn't have the
The fuck is you
funds.
talking
You
about? You
didn't have
will
the
learn how to
funds to
talk to
take
me, bitch,
care of
or you ain't
Brianna's
gonna say a
debt,
goddamn
to
thing
pay
to me,
for
Corinne.
Brianna's debt.
Bitch,
But
you better
you
get
want
the
to
fuck out
talk
my
about me,
face.
bitch. I got
You
$100
better get the
to
fuck,
give
and then to
Brianna,
think
bitch.
you was gonna
But you
come
ain't
down
got
here to
$100 to
visit
give to
me,
Brianna,
and you
nigga.
get to
You ain't
talking like
got
this, bitch. Me and you
$100 to
probably end
give
up
Brianna,
fighting, bitch, because
nigga.
the way
You
you
ain't
talk and
got
the way you get
$100 to get
hyped
that
up and
motherfucker,
amped up.
bitch.
No, bitch, you
You
got me
ain't got
fucked
100
up.
to give
You
her,
better get the
bitch.
fuck
But
out
you
my
had to
motherfucking
flatter because you
face.
didn't have the money, bitch.
Bitch, we'll
You didn't
probably
have to
end up
flatter because you
fighting in
didn't
this
have the
motherfucker,
money.
bitch.
Because you didn't have
You
the
better watch
funds
how
to
the
give
fuck you talk
Brianna.
to me,
You had to
bitch, little
flag her.
girl.
You had
That's
to
how the
flag her.
fuck
You
you.
a
Hold on,
weak
let me
ass
turn this
nigga,
up.
Brian. Stop playing with me, nigga. Stop talking to Stop talking to
Yeah,
Jay
bitch, I
Wilson
did
about me,
flag
bitch.
Brianna.
Cause
I
Jay
sure
Wilson ain't
did
gonna do
flag
shit to
her.
me,
I
bitch.
sure
Jay
did. And
Wilson ain't gonna
bitch,
do
okay,
shit to me,
and
nigga. Jay
so
Wilson ain't
what?
gonna do shit to me.
And who
Just
gonna
like
do
you
something
warned
about
me
it?
about Ness, I've
Who gonna
knocked
do
all
something
them
about it? I
motherfucking
surely
stripes off
did
my
flag her,
channel,
and
bitch.
what?
I knocked
Like
all
they
them fucking
flagged my
stripes off my
channels?
channel before
Bitch, you
I
better get out my
deleted that
face. I don't
shit.
give a fuck
And
about
I
what
can
you say. Oh, you
reinstate it and I
mad
ain't
too
got
about
no
it? Well, get
motherfucking stripes
mad,
on
bitch.
my channel,
And
nigga.
stay mad.
You always paranoid.
Get mad
You
and
always
stay mad,
scary. You
okay? I don't
always
give a
broke.
fuck.
And you trying to
So
talk to me
anyway,
about
I'm done
spirituality,
arguing with
bitch.
you.
Maybe you need to learn about what the fuck
I done
I
said
believe in so
everything.
you
I'm
can
gonna
get some
enjoy my
motherfucking
off
money, nigga.
days.
Maybe you need to
Run.
learn
We
about
done
what the
did our
fuck I believe in
homework.
so you get some
Everything is legit.
motherfucking money
God
because
is
you won't know shit
Jehovah.
about
God is
nothing, bitch.
productive,
You
bitch.
ain't
And
lost
he
no
gonna keep
motherfucking way
blessing
over here
me.
talking
And he
about
gonna
people and
bless
shit
me as
like
long as
that.
I keep
Every
putting
time I
my
turn
foot
around, my
forward,
name is
bitch.
mentioned on Jay Wilson's
Don't
platform like
fucking
he's your
play with me,
fucking daddy,
bitch.
you weak ass nigga.
You fucking Indian ass
Like I don't give a
bulldagging
fuck about
bitch.
no
And I want
motherfucking
you, before I
Indian.
leave,
You
I
don't
want you
even
to
like
think
being
about
black.
how
You don't
you
even like being
had
black
Ness
though. You don't even like
lopsided
being
lip on
black.
your
You want to
fucking
be
pussy,
everything
bitch, and
but
she was
black because
tickling,
you
tickling your
ashamed of
fucking
yourself.
clitoris
You
with
ashamed of
that
your fucking
lopsided
culture.
portion of her
You
lip,
ashamed of
bitch.
your
And
fucking
that's what
heritage,
you
nigga.
settled
You
for.
ain't never on the
And
front lines for
you
black
laid there
people.
getting your
You ain't
pussy
never
ate and
on the
wanted that
front
bitch
lines
ain't
for
took a
black
bath in
people,
3
you weak
days and was
ass
wearing the
bitch.
same
You ain't
goddamn
never on
outfit,
the
you
front lines
raggedy
for
ass
black people,
Indian
you faggot
bitch.
ass
Where
bitch.
was your
You
money
ain't
at
never on the
then?
front lines,
Why didn't
faggot.
you door
You ain't
dash
never
some
on the front
goddamn
lines,
soap or
faggot. You
some
can't
shit for
tell
this
me
raggedy
shit,
bitch to
bitch.
put
You
on,
can't
ho?
tell me
You
shit,
nasty
bitch.
ass
You can't
motherfucking
tell me
bitch.
shit.
And
You
leave
a
Jay
fucking
Wilson alone
faggot,
or go
nigga.
hit
You
his
got shit in
channel.
your
Why is you
fucking mouth,
talking to me
nigga.
about no
You got shit
goddamn
on your
pastor,
dick,
bitch? What
bitch.
is you
You got shit
stupid?
on your fucking dick,
Girl, get out
bitch.
my
You
motherfucking
got shit on
face.
your dick, bitch. Nasty ass shit mouth. You can't tell me shit, Brian. You nasty ass bitch.
You
All
doing
that
too much
fucking
with it.
shit and
Shit on my
debris on
dick.
your
Bitch,
motherfucking
how
mouth.
you
You nasty ass
Ah.
bitch.
girl, I can't let me hang hang up right quick. That bitch is drunk. I'm telling
Hey,
you, there's something wrong
YouTube,
with that
You
like,
eat
bitch.
yeah,
She's
shit.
like,
You
drunk.
eat shit for a
That's
living,
what it
Brian. You
is.
eat
stop
shit.
it,
You eat
Edie. Why
shitty
would you
ass,
join all
nasty
that?
ass
That was
dick.
weird.
You eat
It's
shitty ass,
That was that
nasty
weird
ass
you
shit.
dick.
eat bloody,
Nobody
nasty
wants you,
pussy that
bitch.
don't take baths
Nobody
for three
wants you,
days
bitch.
in the
Even
same
Honest
romper.
Roe
That's what
don't
you
want you,
eat,
nigga.
bitch.
And you
Since we're
still
talking
been
about
trying
who,
to
wait, let
slim
me
down
hang
for
up and come
Honest
right
Roe, and he
back right
still
quick
don't
before
want
I
your
really
nasty
drop down,
faggot ass
cause I can't
bitch.
hear this
He
bitch.
still don't want
And
your
hold on, let me
nasty
turn this
faggot
for.
ass nigga. And you was talking about uppity too, bitch. Remember when
Look,
you
I'm a
changed your
faggot, but you
avatar
a
to make
goddamn
fun of uppity,
bulldagging
nigga.
dyke,
Stop trying to
bitch.
act like you a fucking
You the
advocate
stud
for
getting
uppity,
your
you
pussy ate,
dumbass
girl.
bitch.
But how
I
am
ain't
I the
never flagged
faggot?
your fucking channel,
You
you
might
weak
be
ass
more of the
bitch.
faggot
You
than I
tried to
am, ho.
flag.
Cause ain't
You
you the
tried to
stud?
flag.
And
You
didn't you
tried to
lay on
flag.
your
You
back
tried
and
to
let that
lie and
hoe
say
eat
I
your
had something to
motherfucking
do
pussy,
with
bitch, for
something
3
that had to do
days?
with
The
Ness.
bitch
Man,
probably
I
ain't
ain't never
brushed her
had
teeth
nothing
for
to do with
nothing,
Ness, nigga.
ho.
Cause if
What the
I
fuck is
flagged
you?
your
Cause you're
fucking
more of the
channel, I would have
faggot than
told
I
you I
am,
flagged
girl.
your
You don't get
fucking
the fuck on
channel.
my
You
motherfucking
ain't
face.
shit,
You're
Brian.
more
You
of
a
the
weak ass
faggot than
bitch.
I
You was in the
am,
cry.
bitch.
You
You a
was in the
whole
hospital
lesbian,
crying like a
a whole
bitch. You was in the
bulldagging
hospital
dyke.
crying like a
And
bitch because you had
but
blood
old
clots because
girl
you don't work out.
made you the
You sit
bitch.
on
Because
You
your
no,
was
you
on
ass
your
all
don't. I
fucking day.
think
motherfucking
You
you
a weak
bad.
ass
Don't do
bitch.
that.
Bangladeshi
Don't do
You
Indian
a
that.
weak
ass
ass bitch that
Pakistan,
sit on your fucking
bruh,
ass all day
Arabian
and
ass
you mad
back,
because you got
bitch.
blood clots in your fucking veins,
And
you
over there
faggot ass
looking like a
nigga. You don't
camel
do
in the
shit
fucking
but eat
desert,
shit all
bitch.
fucking day, you
Of
dirt.
Saudi Arabia. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out my motherfucking face, and how a lesbian that's a dyke
Brian, I'll talk
turn
to you
out to be
later.
the
I don't know
bitch
why she
getting her
keeps saying that
pussy ate. Girl,
word,
get
and
out my
I asked her
face,
not
ass
to.
backward ass bitch. Camel face bitch. Let me turn the phone up.
Brian, do you hear
Hold
me,
up, uppity. I
Brian?
can't hear.
I'll
Hold
talk
up.
to you another day. Good
On my
night,
face,
Brian. Thank you for
bitch.
coming up.
Let me turn the phone up.
Anyway, later, you guys. See, I tried to put this an hour ago. I don't know why he kept saying that word for. That was weird. I told you to stop saying that word. I told you. Let me just say this before I end the live. Heedy, you initiated all this aggravation, and I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna have a slight argument, but like, oh, it's gonna feed some more. Then you kind of keep saying the F word. Now, when you say the F word and it's meant like, I don't know how they got that shit going on, but I'm not trying to. These people are playing these flagging games, and I'm not trying to be involved with that shit. So I don't know why he kept saying that word. I asked him not to, because I don't do that. When people tell me don't say something on their panel, I don't do that. So I don't want people saying nothing on my panel that I actually not to say, and I can't even fucking talk, and I got a fucking cold, and I'm not like poverty. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole fucking cold. I just down to like my little, what you call it, test, whatever. No, I took a test for the C word. It's not good, but I mean it was good. I mean I passed, whatever the case may be, but so I feel like it's just a cold, but I'm getting low on that supply. So I honestly just wanted people to like let me know if I can go ahead of time, because it's not an actual outbreak, but I'm running low on my little tests. So that's what I wanted. But I don't like people saying words I don't want them to say. I don't want people to talk about religion or politics unless it's in a controlled environment. Because I know it's about to go left. So it can do that. And I'm not dealing with that. You know? People are nominated. So I think he is probably backstage, if she still is. She can come up, but like, don't say the F word again, please. I asked you not to say it several times, and you kept saying it. Go ahead, Heidi.
But I thought you said that the F word is not a flaggable word. So you said
Yeah,
that
it
yourself.
depends on your attention. No, 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 no. It
It's
depends
not
on
a, it
your
don't depend on
attention.
your
So.
intentions. I said the F word several times on my platform. So that's a free
No, but
word to
if I'm
say. So let's not
if I'm
play that
telling you,
game.
no, no,
And
no,
secondly, I never
no,
put
no,
you
no,
in the back.
we're
When you
not
was
gonna
on
skip
my
over that part.
platform,
Listen.
when you was on my platform,
That never happened. On her platform, I can never say what I wanted to say. I couldn't argue with nobody in chat. And granted, she wasn't doing that. But like I explained to her, your YouTube rules had changed since our last conversation. So when the F word is concerned, when you use it in it's kind of like the revenge P thing. If you're using it in a derogatory way, clearly there has been ways they can do that. So if I say don't say it, just don't say it. People could change the rules at will. And they think she won't even say the F word on Poverty's platform. And Poverty has done so much bullshit to her. So why can't I be respected for like one little thing? You know? I'm not the one like, it's not a money situation here. It's supposed to be a mutual friendship thing here. So I'm expecting her rules, like who she likes to come up in here. She only wants B sector people to come up here. Fine. but then you're not even having a conversation. And I feel like when she runs this live back, she's gonna see that. So I'm gonna let her come up. I'm not gonna say anything. Kitty, you can say whatever you want to say, and we're gonna end this live. That's it. I'm gonna. Is she still backstage? Hold on. She might have left. Oh no, she's here. Hey, Kitty.
Okay, so I don't do that shit with you. When we would go back and forth, you would just drop off on your own. So that's like petty,
Correct.
stupid shit that
Correct.
you're doing.
Correct.
I don't understand. I don't understand why
I'm
you're
not doing
doing it.
petty. No, no, no. And I'm
Actually,
glad
you
you
are
said that.
because
No,
I
Haiti,
never
let me.
put you
No, 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 no,
backstage.
no,
I never
Haiti.
did that to
Haiti,
you.
can
I
I
never
say
did
this
that to you.
before you
I
say
never did that to
anything?
you.
Can I say this before you say anything?
And
You said
niggas
something
only
so
coming over here
correct.
because I'm
No,
over here.
Haiti,
So understand
you
that.
said something that was so interesting. You said when you had your own platform, I would just drop off. So before I disrespect, well, I had disrespected some of your rules in the past. So once you let me know, don't do this or don't do that, uppity, I immediately just drop myself off, and I don't even come back disrespecting none of your rules. So you would not even let me talk.
But
You would not let me mediate. No, no, let me finish this, and then you can just have the last word. It's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. But like you just said, you acknowledge that when I was on your platform, your rights, certain things you did not like, did whatever. So it was a trial by error. But everything, I just adjusted to it, even on my own platform, because I like you, and you have done the same thing for me at times. But this particular day and this particular time, like, hey, like you want to acknowledge certain things, but not others. That's fine. But I just told you, like, please don't do it because the YouTube rules have changed. That's it. You know,
so the
you told
YouTube
me to
rules
go to
have
other people,
changed.
and
The
yes,
root
and I
you
told you about it, and I told you about it, and you said, "Oh, go to other people," and I didn't have to necessarily go to that person. But yeah, I know the YouTube have changed, so I'm trying to be monetized. I'm not monetized at this point. So you don't want to go through the process, but like when we had that discussion, it has changed. But it always has been like the intentions behind the words, you know? So the fact that this person is like not being argumentative with you about it, there's no like back and forth. You know, I said it's no mutual combat. There was nobody attacking lesbians or whatever lesbians have going on, but you were constantly attacking like that particular thing unprovoked. That wasn't even a point of discussion.
but my thing
So
is
that's no, no, it's
uppity.
no but. There's no
Okay,
buts.
but I'm trying to
I'm
explain
telling you,
why
that's
I
why
did what
I
I
said that.
did.
That's why I said that.
You
That's
but you
why I
need to
said that.
let me understand, but you didn't
Go,
let me come
but
where
no,
I'm
but you
coming
gotta let me finish
from.
my talking points.
Okay.
So that's what I can't even finish like the whole night. So like I said, during that particular time, yes, but there was the back and forth. In this particular situation, there is none. So that's why I say, okay, you said it one or two times, fine. But then you continue to use that when that wasn't nobody provoking you. They didn't attack your sexuality. They didn't talk about you in that way. But that's what you after I left the panel and that was just you and that Brian up there. That's what you choose to kept doing, and
At
it
the
was
end, yeah,
unnecessary, and
very end.
it can be perceived as bullying. So that's why I said that's why I did what I did, and that's it.
Right.
I'm gonna be mute. Say what
And
you got
I'm
to
not
say, and then
trying
when
to
I end the
mess
live.
up like and I'm not trying to mess up anybody's money or anything like that, but the thing is that like there was a time where you didn't have a problem with me saying that word. And that's why I said it. But it's not gonna be somebody that's gonna fucking go over to somebody's platform that's poor, that's going to accuse me of
No,
doing something
Heaty,
that
that's you didn't
no
listen to
no, but
nothing I said,
I'm trying to
Heaty.
explain myself till I
No, no,
let you
no, no, no,
go.
no, 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 no. If
I
you're gonna
let you
move forward
go,
with the
uppity. Let
conversation,
me finish. Let me
He,
finish. So I'm
I promise you, can
saying,
you please mute?
but
Can
let
you
me
please
finish
mute?
though. Let
You
me
said that there
finish.
was a time, but this not the time. And I told you don't do
Okay, but
that.
let me.
I
I'm
just
trying to tell
explained
you
why.
something.
So
I'm
now we
trying to
gotta
tell you
move forward.
something.
Go ahead.
I'm trying
Go
to tell you
ahead.
something though, because this is the same motherfucker that I defended you against. So don't tell me what the fuck to say. I defended you against him. So stop doing that bullshit. Because he had your avatar up on
Oh
his
my
channel.
God.
He had your
Go ahead,
avatar up
though.
on his channel. So I just want you to know that. I didn't have your avatar up on my channel.
And she
He
talked
tried
about
to
my
make
dead
fun of you.
moms. We
So this
said
nigga
stuff
trying
to
to
each
make it
other.
seem
That's
as
the
though he's a
past.
fucking
Correct.
victim when he's
Okay,
not.
All
I'm
right,
not mad
Nene,
about
And
that's
nothing.
fine.
I'm not
I'm
mad
trying.
about
all I was
It's
nothing.
just
trying
I
not
to
love
say,
you,
about.
Miss
uppity,
C.
all I was
This is
trying to
not
say
about
was
picking
that I
sides.
never
This is
I
not
flagged his
about
love you,
picking
Miss C.
platform.
sides.
I
I
We
love you,
never
have
C.
all
flagged
done
his
stuff to each other on this
platform
platform.
ever
I love
because
you,
I
Miss
don't
Yee,
C.
stop no people
yee.
making their money. I don't
Now you
stop people
moving
from
the
making their
goalposts.
money.
You're moving the goalposts,
I
Edie.
love you, this
No,
This is
C.
I'm
not
not.
about that.
No,
Okay,
no, it's
so
not
can we
moving the
please keep it?
goalposts.
That's
But when
fine.
I'm over here
You can
defending
got
you
you.
against,
I have no issue with you expressing yourself, Edie, and talk about your
then
feelings.
stop trying to
I just
talk over me when
actually,
I'm trying to say what I need to say.
I'm not.
Because I don't do
I
that
can
shit
barely
to
do it.
you. I never dropped you off of my
Damn.
What?
platform. And I had way
I'm
more
gonna mute.
people than you had. So I never did that shit to you. So don't do that shit to me. Let me say what the fuck I need to say. So, like
Who
I was
gives a hell
saying,
about the people?
but I'm talking to
This is
you.
my
She just
channel.
angry. Oh
Okay,
my
but on my
God.
channel, I never dropped you. Never.
Yes, you have. You have
No, I
actually
have never
disrespected
done
me
that.
for
You dropped
Rico,
off. When me
the
and you
guy
would
that put a noose
argue,
around my
you
neck.
dropped off on your own. I never ever dropped you. Never. And you always
But
clicked
what
on
I'm
the
trying to
link and
tell
you
you is,
always said
but
what you
you
need to
allow
say.
people
You
in your
came
page that
right
had a
back.
noose around my head.
When we had,
You put someone
okay,
on your
and when we had
platform
that
that put a
argument,
noose
you clicked
around
on
my
the
head.
link and you
So I
came right
dropped
back because I
myself.
never dropped you. I never dropped
But
you.
you didn't have to
So
drop me.
stop fucking
My
playing with me.
self-respect did.
Dang, this girl.
It don't matter.
My
I never
self-respect
dropped
did.
you. I let you say what the
But
fuck you need to say. So shut the fuck
no,
up and
that's
let
not
me
true.
talk.
When I
So
talk
let me
about
talk
Rico,
because I never
I'm not even talking
did
about
that
P-Sector
shit to
Rico.
you.
You've been
Never did
talking this
that
whole
shit to you.
time.
Never did that
This-
shit to you. Never. Never. Never.
Oh my
yes, you
What the
God.
did.
fuck are
Yes,
you
you did.
talking about?
You had Rico. She keep
So this
unmuting
nigga
herself.
that had your body on his fucking avatar, you trying to
With a,
pay for, you sound
was it with
stupid.
a noose or
You
not?
sound dumb.
Was it with a noose or not? Brian, did you have a noose around my
I
And
ain't
neck?
I
have no
let
Like
you
Rico?
stay
news.
on the panel and
Nope.
say what you
Oh
needed to
yeah,
say. And I let you
we
stay
had
on the
the
panel and say
reason
what
why
you needed to say.
she didn't want my mom
And
sick
I let you
because
stay on
I
the
found
panel and
somebody
say
on her
what you
track that
needed
put
to
a noose
say,
around my
uppity.
neck.
This
But that's
this he
crazy
want
to
to
me
throw
that she
me
wants
under
to
the
bring this
bus with
conversation.
your fake
Like,
ass,
I
what is
Miss
never
wrong
C.
with
dropped
her?
you off of
Like,
my
I'm muting.
panel when
Like,
you
leave
did
me
that shit.
Me and
alone.
Uppity said
So
some
you
ugly
sound
shit to
stupid
each
as
other
fuck.
before.
Exactly, Brian. Welcome to the
We
beef
said
sector.
ugly shit to
The
each
fuck?
other. So
So
The
it don't
everything
OG
matter.
beef
It
cancels
don't
each
sector.
other
but I was
out.
talking to
Welcome
Brian.
to the
I wasn't
season beef
talking to
sector.
you, uppity. So let me talk to him. Just like when I let you and Tracy go back and forth, I let y'all motherfuckers go back and forth. I didn't try to intervene. Cause that was y'all back and forth.
I did not intervene with anybody's
So
side.
don't
And I'm about
fucking
to drop
drop me
myself
when I
a.
never ever did that shit to you. And I
Oh,
get
you
way
won't
more
let me
viewers
talk.
than you.
You
I
only
get
got
way
dropped
more
because I
viewers than
never
you. So
disrespected
you should
you.
let
Let
me
me.
say what
Girl,
the
she
fuck
Oh
is
I
my
just
need to
God. I'm
say
gonna
irate
to
drop
this
tonight.
myself.
man because
Oh,
these
she
bitches wouldn't be
irate.
over here. They wouldn't be over here if it wasn't for me. He wouldn't have clicked on the link. Nigga, understand that shit.
Can you calm down? Girl, it is real. I think some. I think. Look. I'm not even blaming that on the alcohol. I think that whole girl. It's something going on with her. Hold on, I can't hear.
Brian, she crazy as fuck right now.
I
Thinking
don't.
that she is the reason why that you or anybody else is over here. You just told
No,
this hoe
I
you
be in
don't
the
give a fuck about
bushes.
her or her money. Like she's crazy right now.
I be in the
Like that
bushes.
is weird as fuck. That was
But
weird as
first
fuck
of all,
conversation.
I hope she comes back too. Because first of all, how is you
She's
up?
backstage and she can come up, but she won't let nobody talk. That's my whole fucking problem. And the fact that she thinks she's the responsibility for my channel, she can sit back there. I don't give a fuck about it. She could talk to you about her channel. The fuck?
We didn't say ugly shit to each other, and I do apologize for some of the ugly, hateful shit that I didn't say it, but you didn't say some
Correct.
ugly shit too, and I don't hold you against that. We was
Right, and
just
I and
we was through.
apologize. Well, but you started,
Mm-hmm.
you initiated the conversation, and I went there. I went there.
I'm not gonna
Yes,
play
I
the.
did. But that's
I'm
she
not
just
gonna
admitted
point
that there are
fingers.
C's and B sector people. So when you go there about me, I'm gonna go there about you, bitch. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
It is what it is. But I
yeah.
don't think you never tried to like go as far as like
I
the
mean, I
people that
said some.
she be sucking up ass up. Now I think she needs to realize like she likes to talk about money. You never gave uppity a dime. And I never needed a dime from you. And I
Well,
even told at some point, Talon never gave me a dime. He did recently send a cash app, but like that's way down the line. But I've always liked talent, so I'm not a money based person. And I think that's what you were trying to get understand. Like God is gonna provide.
yeah,
I've been her friend for free when people told
yeah,
me not to be.
and I
The
cannot
people that she
stand a
give money to say don't be her friend for free, and she
I
sit
can,
right in their chat. The
I
fuck?
cannot stand a person that just brags about money. Be humble. If you got it, okay. But girl, I don't
Right.
give a fuck because you ain't giving me none. What the fuck is okay? You don't know what's in my bank account. Okay, but you did pay. I ain't gonna lie. In 20, I think it was 2023. Yeah, no, 2022. She paid my light bill. Shit, and I ain't embarrassed about the shit.
Hold
Oh,
on a second, Brian. Let me say this.
yeah.
Somebody said, Brian, Binary, please review this. And he'll get, I will strike the fuck out of him. He cannot review my lies. I'm not with the Uma burst like that. But
Ugh, binary.
Brian,
Ugh.
she's in the back chat. Did you see what she said in the back chat? Like,
Hold on, let me
you,
see what this bitch had to say with a raggedy motherfucking hat.
this is weird. Like, she literally
Nigga.
started all of this. And I didn't want to go live. People can look at my community wall and see that you wanted me to go live. Like,
Oh, so she's saying, "Oh, let me hush." He wasn't talking. Well,
right.
first of all, this he like we just stated. If you're clearly listening, love, maybe if you shut up, maybe if you hush your mouth sometimes and open up your listening ears, love, you would just hear that me and Uppity said that we said some hateful, diabolical shit to each other, so everything cancels each other out. But I just initiated an apology and she gave me one back and I'm willing to forget about it and move on. Just don't mess with me and I ain't gonna mess with you. There's an understanding that if she
That
talks shit, I'm gonna
part.
talk
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Straight
That
up.
part.
Yeah, go
And
what you trying to do.
I even said, like, but see,
Yeah.
Brian, I don't think she realized it because she came in through the B sector via poverty. You know what I'm saying? Poverty
Uh,
wasn't even allowed around during the original B sector. So she doesn't know how certain things go. And I have to do a whole nother live. Like I said, she wanted this live to happen today, whatever. And it happened. So I don't know why she's sitting here acting like it's because of her. It's not because of me, baby.
I mean,
Anyway,
if it was because of her,
I
then
can
why?
have a relationship with several people that she has gave money to, and I choose not to. And I need her to understand that
And
because I'm a seasoned B sector.
why does she keep? Why does everybody bring up Roe? Let that man grow his hair and be great and be luxurious. Get that over. Let that
And
man
you know I
thrive.
love me some Ro. And Ro always tell me, Uppity, whenever you ready, I'll come to your channel. Like I was the initial person with a lot of these B sector people. It could have computer back. You know what I'm saying? But me and Ro
Well,
was I was down the road when
she
he was
mad at
being
me.
harassed by that weird ass nigga and Brian. I'm pretty sure you know that. I was road managing mob at one point in time. I'm
Well,
just
I
not like
mean,
demon soul. I'm a Pisces. Like I got my own shit going on. I ain't got time
yeah.
to follow up with all these niggas. No.
Well,
Especially if you're not
Pizarro
fucking
mad at
me.
me right now, Uppity. What you think about that?
Why?
She mad because she say that I got Brianna channel taken down and I struck her channel. She was over there crying.
That's
They
not
say I
even
didn't
true
listen.
though. But
Okay,
Brian, do
well,
you know what they saying? You know why I think
oof.
she got an issue with you right now?
Why?
Because I think it was True Enterprise that set that shit off.
What?
She said when you made your initial live, poverty was in the live, and she didn't say shit until everybody started saying like, "Oh, Brian took computer back page," but I never believed he did, and nor did he. I
Well, I
believe it
did
was a
strike the
combination of
bitch.
people. Yeah,
I
because I know
struck
you
her.
struck her, but you wasn't the only one, and that's what I was saying from the get go. It was a bunch of people striking that fat, weird body bitch. You know what I'm saying? It was because and she deserved it all. She's always been a nasty ass, mean girl, asshole. You
Oh,
know,
so what you
she
saying
likes
is
to
that
punch down on people. Mhm.
wait, so what you're saying is that multiple people could struck her and get that same message back, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
how do we
And that's
know that
what
I
happened.
struck her? How do we know
We
that?
don't. You took
Okay,
the
yo, you're
credit.
right. You're right.
That's
You're
that, and they
absolutely
ran
right.
with it. And they ran with it because you're a low hanging fruit.
Who
They
said
don't want to
that?
deal with Ness and Roman because I believe they all had a hand plus
Wait,
they crew. You
hold
don't
on,
got
hold
no
on.
crew, Brian.
Pause what you just said. A low hanging fruit. Uppity. Don't fucking play with me, uppity. What you mean by
No,
that?
Brian. I mean that in the most sincere way. Sometimes
No.
people try to pick with me because they think I'm low hanging fruit until we show them what we about that life. And
Mm-mm.
then they get mad about
Mm-mm.
it.
Well, first of all,
And they also know we're not gonna back down on nothing.
Brianna
Okay.
sit her
But I
fat
do
ass
think
at home all day long and do she do
it
call
could have been
center.
that nigga with 11 kids. He
Listen,
could have got a
she do call
page,
center. I
and
worked
his
at a
baby
call
mama
center
could have helped
before.
too.
I
They
worked at
tired
a
of that
call center
hoe.
before. So what does that mean? Low hanging fruit, uppity. Brianna
Low
ain't no
hanging fruit
high
is
hanging
like,
fruit.
okay, let
So
me
fuck her
explain it to you,
channel.
Brian. Let me bring it to you. Let me explain to you.
Yeah, 'cause I took offense to
Low
that a
hanging
little
fruit is
bit.
this. Let me
Hmm.
explain to you, Brian. And I even put myself in this category.
Okay.
Like some people feel like you don't got like a numbers and a support
Yeah,
team behind you, right? So they feel like if they get you, if they blame you, they ain't got to worry about nobody coming back at them. Versus like say if they say, "Oh, Brian did it," they
yeah,
ain't got to
fuck
worry
them
about what.
people. Fuck
Right?
them
No,
people,
I'm just
baby.
saying like they ain't got to worry
Let me
about
tell
unless you
you.
got a secret.
Let me
Okay,
explain
you
to you
asked
what
me,
high
Brian. Let me tell
hanging
you though.
fruit
Let me tell
is.
you.
Go
Let me tell
ahead,
you this. Right?
because
Okay,
I took
so let's
offense to
say
that.
if they say Brian did everything, they ain't got to worry about
Mm-mm,
your namesake, right?
mm-mm.
Versus the Roman
First
news.
of all, it ain't
So if they
nothing
say
low
like a
hanging
Roman,
fruit about
hold
me.
on. If they say the Roman news did it, then they got to worry about all his supporters coming behind them and trying to clear his name
No.
and make
Well,
him
I
look more
mean,
crazy.
listen, uppity. Don't play with me like that about no low hanging fruit because first of all, half
But
these
what
motherfuckers
word
don't
would
have
you
a
like me to use?
job.
What
They're
statement
not
would you like me
college
to use?
educated. No, baby. Half these people didn't even graduate high school or even work up the
Oh,
strength to
I
get their
did, so I know.
GED.
No, I
So
don't
that's
mean it in
all.
that sense,
Okay,
Brian.
so
I
that's what
didn't
I got to
mean
say.
it. I didn't mean it in that
Don't do
sense.
me, love.
Oh,
Don't do
okay,
me.
no, babe. No, Brian. I
That's
have the
all I got
highest
to say.
respect for you.
And we just became
No,
cool.
no, no, no.
Please,
I
let's
won't say it
not
like that.
go
But
backwards.
I don't mean like you're literally low hanging fruit. I
Okay.
meant it in terms of people trying to climb in on the B sector. They like to go with the safest bet is. If they go at you, they don't have to worry about like the numbers behind Roman. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
I
yeah,
don't mean it in
I don't
any.
compare
I don't
myself
mean
to
it. But
no
hold on,
nigga.
Brian. I just want you to
Hold
know.
up, and
I
let me
don't
just
mean
say
it.
this right quick. Let me say
Okay.
this. I like King Roman. I don't watch him,
Me
but
too.
hold up. Let that man channel succeed. I wish him success. That ain't got a god. I don't compare myself to niggas. I only
No, I wasn't
I look
asking
at
you to compare
myself.
yourself to nobody. You asked me what low
Well,
hanging
I
fruit
don't do all
means.
that comparing
I
because
mean,
I
like
don't
he
see
has
no
like a
other
bigger
niggas.
status to you. He has
Well,
more
that don't
supporters.
got nothing to do
So
with
when
me.
I say low hanging fruit, I don't mean it in terms of
Don't do
like
me.
your life is low hanging fruit. If that's what you take it from the conversation, I
I
don't
am
think your life
college
is that.
educated.
I can believe that
I get up and I go to work every single day,
you do.
and God is good, and that's all. Girl, ain't nothing low. Well,
No, you
hey,
do shit that
I
you know what
don't
I'm
know what
saying. Like
nobody
it
got
don't
to.
bother me.
Well,
Well, Heidi is still here. With less Heidi, maybe Heidi has calmed
yeah, let
down.
her come up. I know she called me the
Hey,
F word in
Heidi.
the back.
So my
I'm gonna
thing
press
is with
charges
you,
on her.
uppity. Like I see how you
I can't
moving
hear
and
her.
shit. I see how you moving or whatever, and it's like, how the fuck are you doing that when I have 3 times, 5 times the amount of people who come in my fucking channel than you do, and I've never done that to you, and you
Go to your page and do that then. That's what you can do. We're not gonna play that game. Go to your page and do that. That's it.
I
That's all I
don't.
gotta tell you.
I don't know what's
No, I'm
wrong with
not.
StreamYard, but when somebody
Yeah.
comes up and drop down, I can hear certain people and then I can't, you know. And I didn't hear nothing she just said, and I was listening on my other phone.
Well,
She
she
said she
said
got three or
basically
four.
that she recommended my channel. I don't know how, but she could have. But like I told her, all she got to do is go live on her own page and do what she wants. But I have been
I'm
very
going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm
good night.
exhausted after this uppity.
Good
Uh
night, Brian.
uppity. Let me say this before I drop down. Now
Okay.
let's keep our friendship, love, because you just tried me just now. I'm willing to let it go and move on.
Oh
And
Lord.
God bless you.
Okay.
You
God bless you
understand?
too, Brian.
Good day.
God bless you and Jehovah. That was crazy. I cannot deal with all this mental health in one night. I really can't. Like I didn't. What did I do? And the he's talking about he made fun. Brian, like he told you, he's a gay man. Brian's a gay man. I don't care. Like I don't care about what Brian say or lemon. But he, if I let you up and you say anything disrespectful or condescending, I'm just gonna drop it again. And we might as well not come up if that's what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna let her think about it. Cause I don't wanna get disrespectful. Like I really don't. I really don't.
You
How do
know,
you?
I rather you get disrespectful and us have a conversation than you do this petty shit that you're doing now. Because I've
What am
never
I
done that.
doing?
Because I've never done the shit that you're doing now, I've never done to you. Even when you piss me
Right.
off to no end. Never done this to you. So it looks
What am
stupid for
I
you to do
doing?
this to me because Brian never came over here until he seen me on the link. All these niggas, they ain't ever came over here till they seen me over
Brian
here.
is not a factor to me. You don't understand that,
Okay,
right?
but
He
all these people that's coming over is coming over because of who? Me.
because of
So
you.
not you, because you go live very, very often, and they don't come over until they see me on the link. So you need to understand that shit. Why you trying to disrespect me? Because he gets 400, you don't. So don't
So you're gonna go
disrespect
live
me.
next time, right?
Why would I need to go live? I came over here
Well,
to
why
support
won't
you
you?
because you're trying to
This is not the
monetize.
support I like, though. I don't want this
But
type of
I'm but
support.
but I'm giving you
I don't want this type of support. So you're not helping
But
me.
Lemon has a
No,
channel
no,
that does that.
no, no,
He
no,
has
no,
a
no.
channel that does that though,
You
uppity.
don't count for my numbers. Like I've been getting numbers before you. Like this is clear. So I don't know what you're
But you
trying to
don't
say.
get 1K on your channel though. When you go live, you don't get 1K on your videos. So ain't
Because I
nobody
don't talk about
watching
B
like that.
sector.
So
Because I don't talk
when
about B
he
sector.
actually
But I
brings
get way
something,
more numbers
you
than
wanna
people that
disrespect
aren't.
me. The person who's been supporting you. You want to disrespect me. The person who actually brought
No,
this
I
live
can
into
support you
existence.
without you. No, 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 no. Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna keep over
I'm
talking like you've
listening.
been
I'm
the whole
listening.
time?
I'm not saying
I can't
anything.
tell. No, I can't tell because it seems like what you're saying, like you feel like you're doing me a favor, and that has never been the case. So, like I said to you, if you getting me all these numbers, get it for yourself because I don't need your help or
I
support.
have.
I appreciate a panel, but you are not the only person I get 1K with. And if it got to go like that, because the reason why you even notice in this sector, because the bitches that pay me, you pay them to get notice. So we're not going to talk
Mm.
about all that. We're not going to talk about nothing. So you're not going to sit here and act like you this big dog in my fucking life or situation. So from this whole time, you
So
instigated
what was
certain
the reason you
topics.
dropped me
No, no,
though?
no. Let me finish so you can finish. You can get the full gist of what I'm
No, my
saying.
question is, what was the
No,
reason you dropped me though? You said I'm not a big dog, so what was the
because you
reason you
won't
dropped
shut
me?
up. You won't let nobody talk. That's why.
Okay,
That's what
but
I
did
was
I
just
do
getting
that shit
to.
when you was cussing out people on my panel? I never dropped
No,
you
I
though.
never did that
So you
though. That's
can't
what I'm
do
trying to
that
explain to
shit to
you.
me when you only get 30 people in the
I didn't
fucking
do that to
chat. You look
you. I didn't do
stupid.
that to you.
You did do that to
That's what I'm
me
trying to say.
twice.
When? When?
Today. Like what the fuck? Like I'm a real fucking
You
friend to
don't
you. I
even
come
have a
over here
page.
when ain't
You don't
nobody
have
in
a
the
page
fucking chat.
today.
I
You didn't
come
have
over
a
here
page
when ain't
today.
nobody in the chat. When Lady Dimples ain't clicking the link, when ain't nobody clicking the link, I'm over here with your stupid ass, and you over here dropping for what? And you
And I
trying to
wasn't
be
over your
monetized?
chat
I
supporting
bring
you
numbers.
when the
Lady
people
Dimples
that
don't
you
bring
paid
shit.
in when the people that you paid in
Nigga,
support
like
you.
what are
I
you
wasn't
talking
over there
about?
making your page
Brian
pop.
had your
It's a
avatar up and
mutual
he was
situation.
disrespecting
You
you.
have never.
Brian had
Let
your
me tell you
avatar
something,
up and I
Heedy.
was
Let
defending
me tell
you.
you something,
Brian
Heedy.
had your
You can't
avatar
never
up
talk
and he
that
was
shit to me that you be
disrespecting
talking
you.
to them niggas.
He was
because it's not
disrespecting
working.
you. He was disrespecting you, and he had your avatar up.
When y'all both was on the link together, and then
And
you
I
didn't drop
defended you
down,
though. But
and you didn't drop
I was a
down.
friend to you. I would
He
defended
did it.
you.
Oh no! You wasn't that much of a friend. If you were to talk about friendship,
How?
you would have dropped down, but he dropped me
No.
because he
I was
was
correcting him when
disrespectful.
he was talking
But no,
shit.
no,
When he was
no,
talking shit
no.
about you,
Can
I
I
corrected
finish?
him.
Can
I
I finish?
corrected
This is
him,
what you like to
uppity.
do. You like to talk about half
That's
truth and
not
not the whole
fair,
truth.
uppity. That's not fair.
It
Cause
is very fair,
when he
Edie.
was talking
You're
shit
not
about
being
you,
fair to
I
me.
corrected
You
him.
just sat here and said that I don't give views unless you're here. You're a liar. I have got you several views on your platform. When the people that you paid to get you noticed in the sector didn't hit your link, I hit your link. And
Before
you
I
got
even knew who
way
you
more
was,
views
I
than
was
they
getting
ever can
views,
get you.
uppity.
No. Let's be clear. You are not the
Before I
person
knew who
that I
you
need to
was, I
go to
was
in the
getting
sector.
views.
I can get so many people in the sector on my link. I just didn't want them
So where
here.
are
You
they?
actually
Where
asked
are
for this
they? You
live.
was just
You
on
asked
Demon
for this
Souls
live. I
link.
didn't
Where
ask
is
for it.
Demon Soul?
When I
You
go
was
live
just on
about what I
Demon
want to go
Souls
live
link. You
about,
where is
hold
Demon
on.
Soul? You was just
Hold
on YouTube
on.
cameras
Hold
link.
on.
Where is
Hold on.
YouTube
When I
cameras?
want to go
None of
live
them
about what
bitches
I want
click
to go
on the
live
link like
about,
he
I don't
click
hit
on the
none of you
link.
niggas up. And you don't hit the link
He
when I want to
click
talk
on the
about what I
link
want to talk
though.
about. So you want to sit here and talk about you asked for this live tonight. So you're acting like it's my problem. Like,
Because
no, you asked for
I
the
want to
live.
support you.
You wanted to negotiate, who not negotiate. I have respect for you. Like I think you would have had respect for me, but you're showing no respect.
How am I
I
showing no
move
respect when
around.
I'm
I
over
move
here
around.
supporting
It's
you?
other niggas that could have hit the link. I don't need you on this link or anybody else. I could talk by myself.
Who? The motherfuckers that was making fun of you? Duke? He was making fun of you, laughing in the background, nigga? What the fuck are you talking about? He's making fun of you. That's why I was telling you not to bring his stupid ass on the fucking panel. He's making fun of you. You stupid bitch. I'm helping you out. I come on your panel to support you. What the fuck are you talking about?
And I never can be a
You won't do
panel to
shit
support
for
you.
me. I can bring numbers by my fucking self. You and
So go
Dimples,
do
I
that.
trump both of
Bye.
y'all. So what are you talking about? I don't need this shit.
So go do that, boo. Go do that. That's what you need to do. But unfortunately for her, she's weird and she thinks that uh first of all, I don't know what Duke was doing that day, but I have a whole different relationship with Duke that she thinks she knows about. We both assholes to each other. Duke is somebody that's younger than me. He doesn't have himself established in life. I'm talking about real life. That's why you can't talk that shit like you gave me money. You did this for me and my children. Or it's advanced me. I've helped Heidi out for free. The same, she's trying to talk crazy to me, but yet she had to get poverty money. That's a slow bitch. She asked for this live. I didn't even care about going live today. Really didn't. And when I go live with what I want to talk about. I'm not interested in the numbers. I'm interested in people that's supporting me for things I like and got going on. And I made this extremely clear. That's why I told Ness to kiss my ass, computer back, poverty. Y'all already seen that shit. And I did ask Roman, can I do his live? And I will do it on my own time in accordance. You know? So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. The reason why certain people are not on my one day I'm gonna sit here because it's gonna require. I got so many people blocked. It's gonna require a whole video show. I still got love for Heidi, but clearly she's out her body and her feelings, talking crazy. Because we already know when she was going live, she had to pay her way around the B sector. My support is genuine, and if it ain't genuine, you can keep that shit. Because everybody know I'll block you quick and fast in a hurry. The fuck is she talking about? If you ain't here to support me, for real, get the fuck out my face, bitch. What up, Tyler?
Man, what is going on? Check your cash app.
I do
Man, but
not know.
But check this out.
Wait. Hold on, Tyler. Did you say check my cash app?
Yeah, but check this
Okay,
out
I
though.
won't. Go ahead.
This has been a great live. I mean, I don't care much for, those two bozos, but I
Mhm.
do have to say this was entertaining. And I'm not coming up here to bash either one of them. I can do that in my spare time. But
Correct.
I will say this, if that's what support looks like, I don't want any support. I'll be
That
honest
part.
with you.
That
Because that
part.
sounded demonic. And I remember this happened. She tried to take credit for Nessa's stuff. And she wanted to be seen as the reason why people were coming to Ness was because of her. See, people don't realize that when she first started, she was buying views. That's why she can't go live on her own channel because she knows I have busted her out, exposing her for that. If without her relationship with Ness, nobody's interested in her. Her only go-to is to be vile, to say something really negative, but that only lasts for so long. You're a one-trick pony, and she's angry, and she's just really upset right now. I can't even imagine how upset. You'll be all right. You'll be all right there. This heat. Get you some sleep. You got those dark circles under your eyes like Hersey. Get some rest. It's not that serious. Tell them to recalibrate your medication. But no, I want to tell you, Masterpiece Live, Uppity. I loved it. I was actually hoping you and Heat were going to do, like your typical long, couple hour long conversations about what's going on in the sector. I was hoping, but Brian joined and then things got a little hectic and, they're both, you know, on some type of medication. So, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but uppity, great live. I just wanted to tell you that. I got to get some sleep. I shouldn't even be up this
Appreciate
late,
you,
but
Tyler Boo, and I got the cash app. I'll
yeah,
definitely heart it. But
yeah, yeah,
anyway, guys, like this has been. I appreciate Tyler Boo. But yeah, anyway, guys, this has been a great live. Me and Heidi will eventually get back on track. She's bugging the fuck out. And when she see this live, I'm pretty sure she'll notice that. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Later, you guys. I ain't got time for this shit. Bye.